AC this, AC that. How about you AC yourself with a brighter future? Get rich! Make money, baby, you got. Cash is eternal. Okay, I'm gonna butcher this, but... Or maybe I won't. Hello. Welcome to the island of Rockinjima. The Rockinjima. Something like that. I'm not good at pronouncing anything in any language. I'm in hell. Hi. Welcome. Hello. Oh, thank you for the gift sub. Thank you. Hi, if you're here for both streams, you're crazy. Not just kidding. I appreciate you. But you're just as wild as me, so... So, thanks. Hi. So, we have 2 visual novels today. There we go. The first was Best of Fellows, and then this one is Umineko no Naku Koro ni, which is When They Cry. Now you'll see when I really make the Umineko cry. Okay, well, I'll stop with that before I go big there. But it's by Ryukishi 07, right? The same creator as Higurashi, so that one's probably the more popular one and more well-known, right? Definitely. We go from hot boys to sadness? Umineko? With sadness? No, never. It's just a really happy game. Don't worry about it. There's nothing sad here whatsoever. You mean the plot? It's nothing. Don't worry about it. A murder mystery mansion with a large family? It's just a prank, you know, when you watch a show and it's like, oh, hey, we were actually dead, not even dead the whole time. We're just actors, right? Every good media has suffering. So yes. So no. So yes. So no. What? Saki, you're done? No! Hello? And then, my throat is killing me. It's in my nose. I'm okay. Well, not really killing me. It's more like annoying, but if it was killing me, then I could. Hi, Pisako, Saki, very amazing. I hope you had a good time with Kirby. Welcome, everybody. But yeah, sadness. A mystery, crime, thriller, otome, and now psychological mystery. That sounds about right. And small bombs, and many things, and red text. Didn't they use blue text or something? It could... So confusing. It's something... Well, if you watch the anime anyways, but... Even if you watch the anime first, trust me, the novel destroys it. But it's nice to see some scenes animated, I guess, if you want. Don't mind me, but there's like red text, blue text, and I think there's one more. I can't remember. Water's a good idea to have. Let me get that real quick. But hi, welcome. Okay. Get comfy, okay? It is early morning and then late at night for some people. It's like... What? Evening? Or almost evening, afternoon? Californians. Okay. Rather PS tears. Okay. But I'm not sure how long this will go on. It should be something fine. I think I'll find a good place to stop. I don't think I'll lose control and play 6 hours. I think that'd be crazy. Maybe one day. But if you've been watching me for a while, this is not the first time I've done any visual novel on this channel. I've done many. I think the most prominent one that took like forever probably would be Fata Morgana. And that one took me, I think, 17 videos. And I don't think you want to know the average hour amount of those videos. It probably like 4 to 6. Don't be me, I'm crazy. But if you have fun, I guess it's fine too. I don't know why my brain's wired this way. Maybe I should just give up and play Apex forever. But I have more fun with visual novel. I had fun, but welcome and enjoy your stay, okay? Well, I don't think this will work, but I think we can do the same thing as last time for immersion, right? But me small. So it makes you happy, right? Finally, I'm short, right? Ha 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 ha. A lot of you are still shorter than me, so. But it's okay. We all cope. Sometimes I cope. I cope a lot, actually. But as long as it's not bad coping. Start new game. Yeah, give me. Episode 1. There we go. I tried this last time randomly on a fighting game stream just to see how it worked, but it's... Right. There he is! There he is! I can't read that, but I can read it for you, I think. Yeah, Century or whatever. Let's see. Urashimiya Battler, the son of Rudolph. Sorry, I know Rudolph's an actual name, but the son of Rudolph and his first wife, Asumu. When his father married his second wife shortly after Asumu's death, Battler rebelled and went to live with his grandparents on his mother's side. However, both of these grandparents passed away, and he has now returned to the Urashimiya family after 6 years. I get it mixed up with how certain other characters say. This family conference is a chance for him to renew his friendship with his cousins after a 6-year gap. Yay! 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 Happy family hour! Woo! Not dysfunctional in the slightest. Don't even worry about it. He is the man, though. He's something. Hey, Daisuke Ono, right? I think is his voice actor. There you go. But hi. Dude, Ushiro Miya. Okay, there you go. Bye. I hope you enjoyed today. Wait, come here. Where are you guys? Oh, there you are. Spam. I need to see if this works. Or I'll do it. Okay, it's working. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Okay, so some of you may have seen this early if you came there for that random stream, but other than that, it's a story about a murder mystery mansion with a giant family. The story is very obviously fictional. I like that. That's funny. Oh, there he is. I may need to adjust some settings. How's everything so far? Everything fine? If there's anything I can do for your immersion, let me know, okay? We won't do everything, but it's nice here and there. Let me see. I played some games though when they say everything is fictional, but then that's because in universe it's fictional. See, which is interesting. I like that. Okay, hold on. Music bit loud. Okay, turn down. How's this? What will I have to watch out for is the what's it called? Oh, the voices, because I have to make sure that's a proper level. But I can do that. Oh, stop that. Okay, perfect. Okay, ready? I hope you enjoy this. And then, this game is like very long. So, unless you're interested in the plot, I'm not sure. But feel free to come by anytime. Unless it's because you like my voice or something. But thank you. Thank you. How many streams have you done of this game so far? Only one tiny amount of a random stream. But for Fata Morgana, I don't think that's only like 50 hours at best. That one took me 17, but that was through the midst of recovery. Now I'm doing a bit better. So I should be good. My stamina has increased a lot by the time, and I've recovered a lot. A lot from when I first started streaming, so here I am. So thank you for all the support. Don't actually say you like my voice, never mind. But it's text heavy, so I hope you have fun and get immersed and do whatever, and then, yeah, I'll shrink every now and then. I small. Hope you don't mind like a pocket ice in the corner. Other than that, if you have any questions, let me know. I don't know everything about it, because I know some spoilers, but I don't know how the process goes, right? So maybe some hardcore Umineko fans might know way more than me, but definitely they will. But don't ask me. Don't rely on me. Okay. Again. Hey, stay still. So, you still haven't overcome your love of alcohol. Well, the controller's not working! What did I restart you for? Okay, whatever. Fine. I'll do it myself. Stop complimenting me! I said, oh my god. The old physician let out a sigh as he removed the stethoscope. Two elderly men could be seen in a dimly lit study, which was filled with dust and a sickly sweet stench. And the corner of this room, which was much larger than what most people would call a study, was an extensive-looking bed, a man undergoing a medical examination, and the physician... How do you pronounce that? Is it... physician? Conducting it. Okay. There you go. Whoa. There you go. Nice. There was also what happened to be a servant watching over the whole scene. Actually, yeah, I guess if you're not... Since it's really text-heavy, right? And one way you could... how do I guess if my voice is relaxing, but I apologize if I, scream or anything. I don't think I should, but you never know, right? So... But it's okay. Don't even worry about it. You can trust me. Okay? Don't even worry about it. Everything is A-okay. I promise, everything is... Well, maybe not... You know what? Come here. There we go. Bit brighter. There you go. Oh. There was also what appeared to be a servant, watching over the whole scene. Genji, right? No, There we go. The bottle is my friend. Me, but with nerds gummy clusters when I have that. Actually, I think if I eat anything, probably I eat lots of sugar when I'm feeling bad for that dopamine, I guess. Oh, stop. I don't need reading glass. Okay, whatever. The bottle is my friend. Me too. Oh yeah, I remember. Last time we watched this on stream for a bit. This was rude. But whatever. What do you think? It is no less than a friend than you. And it has stood by my side even longer than you have. I don't know. I don't think I'd compare an inanimate object and say... Unless it was a stranger, then I go, yeah, this teddy bear is my friend, not you. I don't know you. Okay. Let's see. Where's my options here real quick? Voices, I think. Default is 70. Can I increase it? Music. Voice. Perfect. Alright. All good? Okay. Switch here. As the man bearing his chest through the stethoscope rearranged his clothes, he spoke unapologetically. Kinzo-san. Oi! Your body only appears to be well thanks to the effects of the medicine. However, if you continue to drink such strong spirits, the treatment will become meaningless. Trust my judgment. Refrain from drinking. Do any of you guys drink? I don't drink at all. Thank you. But only for the sentiment. My friend. Ooh, do you like it? I hate... Oh, cool. The one time I had it was like with a lemonade, but that's only because it tasted like lemonade. Genji. For some reason, I mistook Genji for the green-haired chef. Well, I think it... What is his... I don't know what his name started with. Another glass. Water it down slightly. That way, Nanjo can save face. Hey, you step here. There you go. Are you quite sure? He's like the type where you can tell he looks sexy when he was younger. You feel it, right? I feel it. Such a nice face. After eyeing both the master who demanded the alcohol and the family doctor who forbade it. Oh, come on. Stop, stay still. Genji, the old butler, silently gave a slight nod and carried out his master's orders faithfully. Ooh. The family doctor, Nanjo, let out a deep sigh once again as he watched the butler busy himself alongside the liquor cabinet. Wait! Hey, someone wanted to have me do a reading stream, right? This sort of works. There was a smell filling up the room. This sweet, poisonous aroma felt as though it melted the heart, if not the soul itself. It was the smell of that venomous green drink that the man couldn't bear to part with.
Nanjo.
Huh? Nanjo.
お前は私の長きにわたる親友だ。
You are my close friend, and we have known each other for quite a long time.
今日まで私を長らえさせてくれたことを深く感謝する。
I am deeply grateful for all that you have done to keep me alive this long. Are you sure you should have done that?
私は何も。
I have done nothing.
医者としての忠告など、金蔵さんは全く聞いてくれませんからな。
After all, you never listened to my advice as your physician. Who's this, Kinzo Seiyu again? Legendary, right? I know for the Umineko, ending for the anime, it was legendary singer.
お前とて差し間違えた手を待てと言っても聞かぬではないか。
And you never listen when I warn you about a mistaken chess move you're about to make.
ならば愛子というものだろう。
It seems only fair. Does it not?
親方様。
Yeah, this game gets pretty wild. I mean, never mind, this game's all about happy and fun time. Master.
すまぬ。
Thank you.
薬は切れても死にませんが、こいつが切れては死んでしまうでな。
I wouldn't die if I ran out of your medicine. But I would if I ran out of this. Disregarding Nanja, with his face set in resigned expression, Kinzo took the glass that Genji was holding out to him. Very few people would associate that venomous color with an alcoholic beverage.
何条。
How do I full screen this, actually?
正直に話せ。
Is there an option here? Is it like... I don't... Shit. I don't know. Too many people played the Umineko Steam. Okay, whatever. We'll be fine now. What is all this stuff on me? Nanjo, be honest with me. You stop that.
私の命はあとどの程度持つ。
How much time do I have left?
さて。
Well, now.
どのくらいと申し上げれば、そのお酒を。
Totally linear plotline. Oh, of course. Oh, of course. Yeah, big. Of all games. Well, now. No short must I make it to convince you to set the bottle aside. What type of fancy hat? Nanja once again let out a sigh of resignation. Then, he finally spoke to Kenzo as the latter swirled his glass.
長くはありませんな。
You don't have long.
どの程度に長くないというのだ。
What precisely do you mean by that?
このチェスで
His voice is so deep and... Duh. Let us illustrate it with this chess game here.
金蔵さんの詰めもなかなかですが、私のキングを追い詰めるには至りますまい。
Let us illustrate this chess game here. You have very nearly achieved checkmate, but you have not yet cornered my king. You know, there's that weird thing in Code Geass where Lelouch's like, I start with the king. I was like, huh? But I guess that's his flex, because he'll win either way. But I was like, this is a bad idea. You have to move the pawns anyways. Okay. Felt good. Nanjo's gaze was directed at a side table with a massive chest set placed on top of it. Judging by the positioning of the pieces, the game seemed to be entering its final stage. Everything okay? Black's rook and bishop were cutting deeply into enemy lines. White's king had already been castled and cornered, so that even an amateur could see that the match would reach its conclusion before too long. Every time Nanjo came to give a medical examination, both of them would make a few moves. Oh, hello. I'm not Cat, you know that! Hi, Lady Lunari. How are you again? Welcome. Stretching is good, especially when playing long games with us. Don't ask me why I do. It's fun. I like the plot. Loyalty! Okay, there we go. Thank you, I actually needed that. Or are you a normal patient? Oh, wait! Where's the... How do you pull up the, backlog again? Shit. I'm scared. I'm scared of pressing skip by accident. Hold on, one sec. Let me see. Don't look at me now. Don't wait. Stop. I don't think they have a lock button, do they? Okay, I'll remember in a sec. Thank you for the pat. Let's see. Oh, there you are. Are you a normal patient? I'd recommend that you write a will at this moment. And what is a will, Nanjo? Handwritten instructions for the vultures soon. The vultures on how to devour and scatter my corpse. Oh yeah, I remember. He doesn't trust his family. I can't say anything. No, not at all.
遺言は意思を残すことだ。
As the word suggests, is a way for you to record your will for later generations.
遺産分配のことだけを書くものじゃない。
It is far more than just a means to divide up your inheritance.
ほう。
Oh.
遺産分配以外に書くこととは何なのか。
And apart from the division of the inheritance, what might I write off?
心残りや。
You might write of your regrets. Would you leave a will?
やり残し。
I don't even know what I'd write in one. Right now, if I had a will, it'd probably just be like, damn. Maybe if I think hard, I can make one. You might write of your regrets or matters that you have left unfinished.
受け継いでほしいことや
Things you want to pass down to others.
伝えたいこと。
Or merely matters you wish to communicate. And to figure out how to make this full screen for me. So I can get fully immersed. Anything you want. Water, thank you. I actually will need that a lot today. Thank you. Don't ask me why. I hope you guys just have fun. I don't know. The thing that interests me about streaming is talking about things and enjoying stuff together and less on me. But I guess if you have, like, me for the... I don't... I give up. I'm not gonna bother explaining. I'm bad with words. I'm scared. Okay. Ready? Huh? Really quick question. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you.
受け継いでほしいことや伝えたいことだと
Things I want to pass down to others, or matters I wish to communicate. I thought it'd be too jarring since I'm trying to switch up voices. Although, I don't think my voices are that good. The thing is, if you want to voice act, remember it's voice acting. So too much character voice is cool, but then it won't sound real. So think about yourself when you get angry, right? Ridiculous.
この後ろ宮金蔵後に残したいことも伝えたいこともただの一つもないわ
Ridiculous. I, Urushimiya, Ushiromiya Kinzo, have not one thing I want to tell or leave behind. Very deep. Oh, that works! Thank you! Is this hashtag relatable? I was born with nothing.
そして裸一貫で死ぬ
I will die with nothing.
バカ息子どもに残したいものなど何一つないわ
There is nothing I wish to leave my foolish children!
もしも訪れる最後が今日だとしても今だとしても
Even if the end were to come today, even if it were to come right now,
私は何も恐れることなくその死の運命を受け入れようではないか
I would accept that fate of death without a trace of fear.
全てを築き上げた
He's very proud, isn't he? I created everything. Oh yeah, you sure did.
富も
My fortune,
名誉も
my prestige,
全てだ
everything.
それらは私と共に築き上げられ私と共に失われよう
Those are built up upon by me, and they will be lost along me. Yeah, I'm waiting for that too. Would it be better if I finish the line first before doing it? Sure. There's nothing I wish to leave behind.
何もない。
He's so stubborn. Old
あ
man.
とは野となれ山となれ。
After I'm gone, I care not if it all goes to waste!
墓も棺も何も望まぬわ。
I desire no tomb, no coffin!
それが魔女と私の契約だ。
You know what? Actually, this is taking shrimping to the next level. Those were the terms of the contract I made with the witch. Okay, thank you for the stretch.
私が死ぬ時に全てを失う。
When I die, everything will be lost.
初めからその約束だからこそ何も残らぬのだ。
That has been the part of the promise since the beginning. And that's why nothing will be left behind.
何も残せぬのだ。
There is nothing I can leave behind! After reaching a furious crescendo, Kinzo suddenly slumped over. His expression was limp and feeble, as though an evil spirit had possessed him and then left.
だが未練がある。
However, I do have one regret. Yeah, what's up?
残すものは何一つないが、残したまま行けぬものが一つだけある。
I have nothing to leave behind. But there's one thing I cannot leave undone.
それを書き記せばいい。
You would do well to write it down.
もちろん生きているうちにこなせればそれでいい。
Of course. It would be best if you could finish it before your time comes. When people get older, they sort of revert back to their childish tendencies, right? However, if the worst happens, those who come after you will carry it to completion.
自分に万一があっても必ずその心残りが解決できるように残していく。
You must leave behind your regrets so that they can become. You must leave behind your regrets so that they can be resolved, even if you are unable to do so yourself.
それが
Would they give a shit though about him, or is I can't remember. I think some of them, the family members, are really just like rubbing my hands together. Oh, baby boy, I want that money. Croak, grandpa, croak, croak. That is the purpose of a will. Some of them aren't bad. When Andra tried to gently pat Keen's shoulder, the dying man flew into a sudden rage and batted away Nandra's hand. Here! It's useless! Wait, this is where you know who gets it from! Zenzen dameda.
私が生きているうちでなくてはならぬ。私は死ねば魂はすぐに契約の悪魔に喰らわれて消え去ってしまう。
It must be done while I still live! At the moment of my death, my soul will be devoured by the demons of the contract and wiped out of existence!
死後の世界も安らぎも私にはない。
He's, if you're confused, it's okay. He's delirious old man. For me, there will be no peace or another world after death!
だから全ては私が生きているうちでなければならぬ。
That's why everything must be completed before I go!
だから遺言状など私には必要ない。
That's why a will has no meaning for me!
そのようなものを書く暇があったなら。
Oi! Okay, hold on. I'll get that in a second. Why you do this? Everyone can still see. I can't see. Give me a sec, okay? Hold on. Okay. Everyone okay? Okay, let me know if there's any issues, okay? Come back. Stop that right now. There you go. Stop it! You stop it right now. Okay, there we go. And even if I had a chance to write such a thing, if I did have such a chance,
私は見たい。
I want to see it.
もう一度見たい。
I want to see it one more time!
ベアトリ
Here it is!
微笑む顔がもう一度見たい。
I want to see Beatrice's smiling face one last time! Is it Beatrice? Is that how you pronounce it? Because they say Beatrice.
ベアトリーチ。なぜに私をこれほどまでに拒むのか。
Beatrice. Why have you resisted me for so long? Beatrice. I'll return everything you have given me! I am prepared to lose everything! Is Beatrice how you see it in Italian? So please, show me your smile just one more time. If you want context, his wife passed away, sort of. You'll see. Just know that he cares a lot for her, maybe to the point of obsession, though. Hi, thank you for the follow. Beatrice, I beg of you! You must be able to hear my plea. That's the kind of woman you are! I beg of you! Show yourself to me! Oh, you're here, aren't you? Beatrice. What? Beatrice. I'm screwed. Just if I say anything off, just correct me. Beatrice. You're standing there, invisible, listening to every word I say. And even now you're mocking me from somewhere in this room, aren't you? Please! Appear before me once more and smile! Characters like this are fun to voice, oh my god. Feel free to scold me. Wait, is Kenzo into that? Actually, knowing him... Feel free to scold me. Even snatch away my life by your own hands if you so desire! I don't want to die alone like this! Let her go, shit! I cannot let myself die till I've seen your smile just one more time! Dude, sorry! He's a meme! Beatrice! Beatrice! I couldn't make that. Thank you! Thank you! I so much been through, but thank you. That's good. At least the passion's there, right? Even if my voice isn't fully there. Well, what's the ending? Bum 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 bum. Oh, desire. Bum 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 bum. Oh, my friar, sacrificing to God. I offer up this life of mine. I offer it up to you. There it is. I'm begging you! Beatrice! Okay, not as cool as his, but ooh. Oh, there we go, the opening! Alright, stay still, bitch! Sorry. I think I have a soft spot for the first Umineko. The Umineko no, anime opening. That was the first time I saw it. Umineko at all. So I have a soft spot for that one. This one's good too. Sorry, if you don't know this game, you probably won't know what the hell I'm saying, but people who know will know. Not the dude. Beatrice. Beatrice. Oh my god. I could be wrong, but I think Kinzo likes Beatrice. Really? Right? That was good. Bum 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 bum. Yo, that's a seagull, right? Maybe Umineko means seagulls, and then the rest of the titles when they. Give me him. We got to hear last time, right? October 4th, 1986. I forgot this is so far in the past. Right. Daisuke Ono. Oh. Things sure move with the times. I can't believe we'll be able to make the trip in just 20 minutes. Not you and your big family charter flights. Oh. How do you open up the menu again? Okay, there you go. There you go. Movie song, yeah, that's good. How do you save again? Oh, shit! That's cute. Let's see. Oh, Daisuke Ono's are mine. It's a bit loud. I think maybe I put it too loud. Let me see if I can turn it down just a bit. Hold on, wait. How did I even open it up? Okay. Voice. That seems fine. Alright, where is it? We used to go by boat. Back then, we were all forced to endure nearly half a day of swaying back and forth over the sea before we reached Nijima, right? Things haven't gotten so much more convenient these days. Things have gotten so much more convenient these days. I'm listening. Text. How do I speed it up again? Let me pull up the guide. You stay right here. I think I pressed 3. Okay. I guess this. Wait. Ooh, the Beatrice. Let me play this. Hold on.
Pronounce names.
.com. Beatrice. Oh, interesting. There was going to be a dub of this game, right? But then they stopped because, hard to get money for that. And then probably something. That, I wonder how they would have pronounced Beatrice. Beatrice. Oh, okay. One sec. I'm not a cat! Not George. Right. There we go. Still, I've never been on a plane this small. I've flown in a huge jumbo jet before, but this will be my first experience on such a tiny one. It's kind of shake, isn't it? They say smaller boats shake more than by confirmed? Big ones. So I guess the same rule probably applies to the planes. Oh, I missed one. Oh, he's scared of planes? Oh, no, yeah, he gets sick, right? Beatrice. It's gonna shake, isn't it? They say smaller boats shake more than big ones. Oh, yeah, I already did that. Stare at me. Don't worry, Battler. It shakes much less than that boat did. Is that you, George? I could say Aniki, but I think I'll let them say it. I might butcher it more. Don't scare me like that. You just saved 3 years off my life. Anyway, what's shaking got to do with anything? What if I pronounce it Beatrice? You don't think I'm actually scared of the plane shaking or maybe falling out of the sky or something, right? Your fear is showing, you fool! Hi, thank you, welcome for the raid. Hello, Callie. How's your stream? We're playing Umineko. Welcome, welcome, welcome. AT boost, I'll need that actually. Oh, of course not. My mistake.
もう小さい頃とは違うよね。
I see you've changed a lot since we last saw you.
あれから6年も経ってるんだし、
After all, it's been 6 years since then.
もうバトラ君も子供じゃないか。
You're not a kid anymore.
じゃあ兄貴はタバコも酒も OK ってかよ。
Sheesh, and here you are, old enough to smoke and drink.
タバコは興味ねえけど酒は飲んでみたいよな。
I've got no interest in smoking, but I've always wanted to try some booze. He's never had booze before? I'm scared to see Battler drunk for a variety of reasons. I think some of you who know Umineko.
兄貴なんか
He's already weird with one thing.
相当飲めちゃいそうだけど。
Well, if you got your dad's genes, I'll bet you can hold your own when it comes to drinking, right?
僕の場合は好きで飲むというよりは仕事で飲む方が多いからね。
I don't like George's glasses like that. Also, one sec. I had a feeling this was too big. You come here. Ah, got you. Hi. Oh, it's fly. You like it? Only Battler can wear this and get away with it. Look, it's really good. I like it with the red too. Thank you again for the raid. Enjoy your stay. Welcome, raiders. We're just gonna be reading stream, essentially. So I hope you enjoy and listen too loud or something. Who knows? Well, I usually drink for business rather than pleasure.
日本のビジネスは酒抜きでは難しいよ。
It's pretty hard to do business in Japan without it.
そうっすよね。
That's exactly right.
だから俺も今晩の夕食あたりに
ビア
挑戦してみようかな。
Beatrice. What's that thing? Beatrice. Beatrice. We'll run with whatever one. I guess Beatrice or Beatrice. There we go. Okay.
ダメだよ。バトラ君はまだ未成年じゃないか。
That's not good, Battler. You're still a minor. How old is George? He's like 2 years older, 3, right?
未成年の
Then
飲酒は
Battler.
発育に悪影響を及ぼす可能性が。
Don't you know that alcohol can stunt the growth of...
って、
Never mind.
こんだけタッパがありゃ俺の発育は十分っすから。
Come on. I'm tall enough already. How tall is he actually? 5'11", right?
むしろ
180?
ちょいと身長縮めた方
I remember
が
Battler was pretty
探しやすいくらい。
Come on. I'm tall enough already. In fact, it'd be easier to find clothes if I shrunk a little. I puffed my chest out proudly. I forgot to press 3. Until I hit my growth spurt, my height was below average in class. That's boy. There was something about George I didn't like. Oh wait, never mind. Now I remember. But then I grew, and before I knew it, Jesus Christ! I passed 180 cm, 5'11". So if we're going by this, then that means I must be 176 or 7, 5 at the least. Balor's definitely taller than me. I know that. I guess I have all that muscle training and those shady mail order performance and... What? Do you want to increase the size of your cock? Purchase this! Battler says, oh, yo, shit, for real? Don't take shady mail order performance enhancing drugs? What? You stupid! Oh my god. Before then, I never dreamed that I'd shoot 10 centimeters above George. Dude reached his peak height early on. Damn. I'll bet my relatives all say, look how big you've grown, Battler, or something. It's all so embarrassing. I wish they'd just give me a break. Anyway, my name, Battler? Well, it's pretty damn weird, don't you think? I used to think his name was pronounced Battler. I've gotta wonder what my parents were thinking when they named me that. I never met anyone who could read it right the first time. I usually get called Sento-kun. Sorry, but that's not even close. I haven't been studying my Japanese. My name is... Oh, thank you. Let's see. I think I know the kanji. I know the middle one, I think. Ushiri. I'm dying. Can you read it? The first part is my family name. Ushiromiya. Ushiromiya. And that's a fairly plausible Japanese pronunciation so far. The problem is my given name. It is made up of the characters for fight and person, and it's pronounced battler. Put it all together and you've got the Ushiri... Don't mind me. I'm gonna keep taking time. Ushiromiya battler. Pretty crazy, right? It's crazy enough that my parents decided to call me that, but it's even more crazy that some government worker let them make it official. Kids named Naruto. Both groups are at the top of my must-kill list. Understandable. Welcome, Mitch. Anyway, this is one of my cousins. His name is... pronounced Urushimiya George. He's 5 years older than me, so he must be turning 23 this year. I'll keep practicing, bear with me. I don't... you know what, right? If you played Umineko, right? What, I don't... shh. I realize the problem with this now. I put it together. Ushiromiya. You'll see. Hiroshimiya. You'll see soon. Since the Hiroshimiya cousins consist of 2 boys and 2 girls, I ended up playing with George all the time. Ushiromiya. Okay, there we go. Sure, yeah. And because I've always thought of him as a big brother, I still call him Aniki today. I remember this guy was actually pretty nice. Oh, Battler, look how big you've gotten. You know what they say, leave a boy for 3 days and you'll hardly recognize him. Kashira? It must be in his blood.
ルドルフも高校くらいまでは身長そんなになかったのよ。
Rudolph wasn't that tall either until his high school years.
成長期が遅い方が最終的には伸びるのかもね。
Perhaps people end up taller if the growth spurt comes late. You like her? Yeah, Eva's got mommy traits.
なことないっすよ。
Nah, it's nothing special.
男は
Bye bye, thank you for coming.
なくちゃ
A real man needs to be tough on the inside too.
そうや。バトラ君は分かっとる。
Exactly. Battler here knows how it works.
男は中身で勝負なんや。
Real men win or lose based on what they've got inside. Really?
常に己の鍛錬を忘れたらあかん。
So if I get impregnated by an Eldritch abomination, does that matter? Can't ever forget to keep up your training and discipline.
そして虎視眈々とチャンスを待ってドカンと開花させるんや。
You gotta do that, wait very alerty for the perfect moment, and strike!
わしもまさか今日会社社長なんて
I like him.
一国事情の主になれるとは思わんかった。
It's a reference. Now, I never imagined that I'd become a company president I am today. Master of my own domain.
そうや。あの無一文
You don't know about Cthulhu?
わしの原点なんや。
And the fellow creepy monsters? Yep. To think I've come this far after starting out penniless and ruined. Why, he's already self-made, man. One day I'll explain. This stout, plump old guy is George Aniki's dad, Uncle Hideyoshi. You know, I'm gonna keep going back and forth. It's not Cthulhu, there's various Eldritch... It's an Eldritch abomination, they can do anything! He's the husband of Dad's older sister. In other words, we're not blood-related. He's nice to children, sociable all the time, and even quick to give out some spending money to us. I feel like everyone who's not blood-related in this family is... the actual nice ones. Aside from, like, the kids. Simply put, he's an awesome uncle. He speaks in an odd, very noticeable Kansai dialect, but he's actually a natural-born Kanto man. Apparently, impressions are everything in the business world. So speaking in a different style than other people is an act that makes him stick out more. How would you translate that? Country accent? However... No, I don't want to do a southern accent! No, not like this! I'm scared! However, I hear he gets embarrassed when talking within earshot of a real concept person, so he switches back to stand. I'm sorry, I apologize in advance. I'm sorry. I don't really get it, but he's definitely an interesting person.
すぐ自分の自慢話に入っちゃうのがたまに傷なのよね。
If only you weren't so quick to brag about your life story.
およしなさいな。
Nah, that's enough for now, I think.
バトラ君、耳にタコができちゃってるんだから。
I'm sure Battler's getting tired of that. I wish I could do all of them and then just press enter once.
ね
Aren't you?
そんなことねえっすよ。
That's a really cute smile he has. Nope, not at all. How do you do his
でも、
Daisuke Ono, how do you do this? Nothing wrong with that.
語れる武勇伝があるってのは男としてかっこいいことだと思いますよ。
I think it's pretty cool for a man to have some stories he can brag about.
俺なんか語るような話は何もないっすからね。
I don't have anything like that at all.
あらそう。
so?
バトラ君なんかそのルックスでいっぱい女の子を泣かせてそうだから、さぞかし武勇伝が多そうだと思ったんだけど。
My bad. Don't worry about it. Oh, really? I'd imagine a man with your looks would leave girls crying left and right. I can't believe you have nothing at all to brag about. What?
情報弾じゃないっすよ。
You're joking, right?
そんな妙な武勇伝あるわけないじゃない。
Of course something weird like that's ever happened to me.
むしろ紹介してほしいくらいっす。
This boy. Heck, I wish it would.
あら。
You want action.
あるんでしょ武勇伝。
Come on, you aren't fooling any... Oh, so she's the relative that inquires about, like, your sex life? Or your dating romantic life? Those relatives are always the weirdest.
おばさんにも後で教えてね。
Oh, no, doctors do that too. Come on, you aren't fooling anyone. You must tell your aunt all about it later.
ジョージ。
Gossip, baby.
そういう浮ついた話が全然ないんだから。
After all, nothing of the sort ever happens to George. This is George Oniki's mother, Aunt Ava. Ava? Congratulations! 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 She's my dad's older sister. Ava. She and Uncle Hideyoshi are a pair of jokers, and they've always teased me, back as far as I can remember. This sometimes made them a bit hard to get along with when I was small. Well, I guess the events of the last 30 seconds prove that they can still be hard to get along with. Hello, welcome! Even so, George Aniki's family is interesting and fun, and they seem to get along just fine. I heard the Umineko manga is pretty good, right? So much that they recommend as a companion to if you don't want to, like, play the novel. Sheesh. That's pretty much the total opposite of my family.
バトラ君。
Your breasts are huge. Battler.
ルドルフさんを見なかった？
How many volumes do they have? Have you seen Rudolph?
あ、
Huh?
さっきお手洗いに行くのを見ましたけど。
He headed off to the bathroom a while ago.
まだ出てこないんすか？
Is he not back yet?
こりゃぽっくりいっちまったかな。ナムナムナムナム。
He's not subtle about his dislike for him. Maybe the poor geezer dropped dead. Nom 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 nom.
自分のお父さんにそんな言い方はないでしょ？
That's no way to talk about your own father.
まあ、あの人のお手洗いが長いのは 今に始まったことじゃないしね。
Still, this isn't the first time he's taken so long in the bathroom.
ああ、アンニャルは昔からそうです。
Yep, the guy's always been that way.
雑誌持ってトイレに入るのやめてほしいんすよね。
Does he really need to take, not this, a magazine with him every time he needs to take a dump? Yeah, your dad
何
does
の雑誌持ち込んで何をしてんだか。
Does he take lewd magazines? What? That was probably a joke. I hope he's joking. And what on earth is he doing in there with his particular magazines? Everything okay audio-wise? You guys comfy? Oh, you don't need to worry about that at all.
私と一緒にいる以上、そんなこと一人でさせやしないもの。
Since we've been together, I haven't let him do that on his... Am I interpreting this wrong? I'll take the L for once. I'm gonna press next. I can't. Doesn't get Otis is too good, but I'll keep trying.
何の話か。後でじっくり聞きたいっ
Oh
すね。
Lord, it is what I think it is. I'll have to get the juicy details later. You want to know what your parents are doing? In the...
親父め、玉まで握られて。
Sounds like Dad's got his balls in an iron grip. Valerie, why are you like this?
どういうことになるかよくわかってるでしょ?
You know exactly what would happen with that man if I didn't keep a tight grip, don't you?
いやいや、全く。
No kidding.
あのクソ親父の手綱は、キリエさんにしか無理っすよ。
You're the only one capable of reining in that old bastard.
実の息子の俺も、喜んで譲っちゃいますわ。
As his son, I'm more than happy to let you take over.
任せてちょうだい。
Yes, I'll leave it all to me.
そういうの得意なのよ。
After all, that's my specialty. Oh boy. This woman is my father's wife. Her name is Ushiro Miya Kirie. Ushiro Miya. As you can probably tell from our conversation, she's not my real mother. She's basically my stepmother. My real mom died 6 years ago. And Kyrie is the woman Dad married afterwards. It's understandable for someone my age. I could never bring myself to call his new wife Mom. And I doubt she feels like using the word son on this massive kid who's no relation to her at all. We aren't little kids. We know there's nothing to be gained by fighting. So, we decided that we wouldn't force ourselves to pretend that we were... healthy, I guess. So, we decided that we wouldn't force ourselves to pretend that we were a family. I decided to act a bit more frank with her, acting as though she's my friendly neighbor instead. A friendly neighbor. It's much easier if we just keep a little distance, instead of forcing ourselves to act all close and making each other uncomfortable. Valid strat. Kyrie has always been very open about this, and thanks to that, we've been able to get along pretty well. And then, just when we were bad-mouthing Dad about being in the bathroom, the man himself came back, wiping his hands with a handkerchief. What's his voice actor's name again? Battler.
なんだよ、親父。
Hey, what's up, Dad? Ow!
耳つねんな、耳。
Don't pinch my ear! Ah!
また母さんと俺の悪口を言ってたろ。
So, you've been talking trash about me with Mom again, haven't you?
なんでお前には父親に対する尊
こやま
敬の念
I know it.
がわかねえんだ。
What makes it so hard to show a little respect for your father? Hmm? Thank you, Iguri.
いでよ、クソ親父。
God damn it, that hurts!
俺の耳伸ばしたって空は飛べねえぞ。
Oh. Oh, like Dumbo. You can stretch my ear all you want, but I'm not gonna be able to fly! That hurts! I knew I was getting to get... Oh boy. But I remember that one song from Pizza. Bum 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 dun 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 dun. I think it first played when he fought that guy in the priest outfit. I think that was it.
ほれほれ
Come on now. Here, one hand, hold on. Okay. Everyone ready? Comfy? Come on now.
立て
Up.
立て横
What is he doing?
横丸回転
He sounds like an
逆
alarm
に
clock.
回して
Up, down, left. No, it sounds like a video game cheat code.
倍率どんどんさらに2倍
Baritsu don don.
お父様失礼なこと言ってごめんなさい
Now
言
say,
ってみろ
Father, please forgive me for being so rude.
冗談じゃねえぜ。そういうのは
Konami code not like this?
やりやがれってんだ。
Well, I think, did Konami do the all base or us? Like hell I will! I could find yourself some members only store if you want it that much.
だから
Ah! Let go! This old bastard is my dad. I think I'm pretty tall myself, but Dad's just about as tall as I am. It's no surprise Aunt Eva started talking about Dad's blood when she saw my height. By the way, my height isn't the only thing I got from him. It seems having weird names runs in the family. Dad's full name is Ushiro. You can't read it, can? Stop! Leave me alone! I didn't practice far enough for kanji. Come on, it's just... Fuck you! Anyway, or any the kanji katakana. Here, can I know some? Anyway, this guy's name is pronounced Rudolph. He must hate grandfather for giving him that name. Still, that's no reason to pass that weird naming tradition on to me. As the old bastard twisted my ear all over the place, Aunt Eva snuck up behind him and grabbed his ear. That's where he got it from.
こらこらルドルフ、息子に乱暴してるんじゃないわよ。
Hey, Rudolph, you should know better than to physically abuse your son. I'm gonna keep quiet.
ええよ姉貴
That hurts! This scene perfectly illustrated the relationship between the prankster younger brother and the older sister who could deal out punishment to him despite his size.
エヴァ姉さん、そのくらいにしてあげてください。
I think that's good enough for now, Evan-san.
同じ分、後で反対の耳を私が引っ張って伸ばしておきますので。
This man gets absolutely dominated no matter the context. I'll make sure to stretch out his other ear later on. Urofu.
ごめんなさいね。
Oh, my apologies. Ara,
キリエさんの引っ張る分も残しておかなくっちゃ。
I must leave some pulling for you to do, Gideon.
ルドルフ、後でたっぷりキリエさんにお仕置きしてもらいなさいね。
Rudolph, make sure Kitty gives you lots and lots of punishment later on, okay? Lord.
たく姉貴こそ弟いじめもいいところぜ
If you're one to talk, Anaki, abusing your little brother like that?
秀吉兄さんもこんな姉貴を拾ってくれて本当にありがとうございます
Hideyoshi Nisan, I'd like to thank you very much for picking her up.
兄さんの寛大さがなかったら今でもまだ売れ残ってますよ
If you hadn't been so generous, she'd still be unsold in the store. What?
弟として申し訳ないです
Why could you say that about her already? But you have my gratitude and apologies.
うーん、
What?
誰が売れ残るって？
Who are you calling unsold? After taking three steps back, oh, Aunt Eva unleashed one of her beautiful high reverse roundhouse. I forgot she can fight, which stopped just a centimeter away from the tip of Dad's nose. After starting out with a Tai Chi Chuan for her figure, Aunt Eva then developed an interest in the Chinese martial arts. After that, she went through karate, taekwondo, holy shit, capoeira, and what is it she's learning now again? She knows the whole thing. Girl boss. Well, anyway, they say a woman's weapons are in her lower body, and that's literally true for Eva. What does that mean?
ルドルフ、
Rudolph?
側頭部直撃だと一発で混沌するわよ。
Did you know that a single direct blow to the side of the head like that would knock you unconscious?
この間演舞でミスって相方泡吹いちゃったんだからね。
Not so long ago, I accidentally connected in a practice match and my opponent was out cold.
いやいや、
Sheesh, what a pain.
足癖の悪い姉貴で本当に申し訳ないです。
I'm so sorry she can't keep help walking like a freak. Dad, completely unfazed, shrugged and smiled ironically at Uncle Hideyoshi. No, I don't want to do it! Ah, no! Never had a brother or sister myself. Is this how you do it? No! I don't want to do it.
だからエヴァとルドルフ君のじゃれ合いを見とると
So, when I see you two bickering with each other, it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Don't laugh at me! Stop talking, Hideyoshi. It sure is nice to have a big family.
あら、ジョージ君に弟を
They
作
both
って
go
あ
out.
げるという話はないんですか？
Oh? Then why not consider making a little brother for George?
もうジョージ君も立派な大人になって
Stop!
手を離したでしょうから
Don't praise me for this.
次の子がいてもいいでしょう。
Don't praise him for this. He's already a fine adult who's about to go off on his own, so it might be a good time to have another child.
おいおい、キリエ。生まれてくる子の苦労も考えてやれよ。
Hey, have a little sympathy for the new kid and all the pain and sufferings he'd had to live through.
よくこの性悪姉貴から生まれて、ジョージ君はあんなにもまっすぐ育ってくれたもんさ。
I'm surprised even George turned out as well as he did after being born from the sinister sister of mine.
本当にジョージ君は偉いね。
And what an awesome kid he is.
うちのボンクラに今度、爪の赤を分けてやってくれよ。
Please share some of that with our blockhead of a son someday, will you?
そんなことない
Sorry,
だ
Minos.
ろ
That's not how it all happened. That's not at all how it happened,
う。エヴァ
okay?
姉さんの教育が間違ってなかったからジョージ君はあんなに素直ないい子になったんだから。
It's thanks to Eva Nason's proper rearing that George... I don't like stinking! That George Kun became the kind, gentle kid he is now. I think something went wrong with those rays. With all these big rays, something went wrong. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the resub. Welcome, Corgi. Isn't that right, Nason?
あら。
Why are they beefing already? They're not even at the house. Oh, come
ど
now.
うかしら
You think so?
うちのジョージもまだまだ頼りなくって。
Our George still has a long way to go.
そうそう。それよりお宅のエンジちゃんはどんな具合なの？
Anji. And is you say Anji or Anji? Ah, by the way, how's your little Anji-chan doing?
吐いちゃったって聞いたけど。
I heard she was vomiting.
そうやそうや
Oh, no more Hideyoshi, please. Oh, that's right.
久しぶりに
And I was hoping to finally see her face after such a long time. Oh,
大丈夫なんか
is she
い
okay?
つも季節の変わり目に風邪をひくんです。
She often catches a cold when the seasons change.
どうも弱くって。
She's very frail.
本当は連れてきたかったんですけど、今回は私の実家に面倒見てもらっています。
And I did want to bring her along, but we decided to have my family look after her this time.
それが賢明よ。
I know the beat of voice. I can't do any other southern accent. Help me. I think that's a wise
本
move.
家の毒気に当てない方が治りは早いもの。
She'll heal a lot better if she stays away from that venomous head family household.
大人の都合より子供の病気の方が大事よ。
A child's health is always more important than an adult's convenience, don't you think? Millions of parents worldwide. Red. Oh.
わしな白風に
Oh, more Hideyoshi.
知っとんや
I know some great medicine for vomit and colds like that.
帰ったらすぐ送るさかい
When we get back home, I'll send you right away, so please let her try some.
ありがとうございます、秀吉兄さん。
Thank you very much, Hideyoshi-san.
いつもお世話になりっぱな
I'm
しで。
always in your debt. And once the conversation suddenly veered off in that direction, we kids didn't have any chance of butting in. For now, I'm just happy Aunt Ava gave Dad his desserts for tugging on my ear.
まだ天候調査中がなくならないね。
Are we still waiting for the weather report? Georgianiki pointed to the counter. The checking weather sign was still stuck next to the departure time to the flight. According to Anike, smaller planes are more subject to winds and other effects on the weather. And it's not all uncommon for flights to be delayed because of that. Wait a sec. We are totally sure it's not gonna shake, right? From down here on the ground, it just looks cloudy, not windy. Well, I guess it's different up from where the planes fly.
ちょっと天気が怪しいものね。
The weather is a bit uncertain today. Aunt Ava looked at the TV in the lounge. The weather forecast was being broadcasted, informing us that a typhoon was approaching the Kanto region. Kanto?
また台風
Kanto? Kanto? A typhoon again?
親族会議が毎年10月ってんじゃ。これは宿命だぜ。
Guess there's no helping it, with the annual family conference being held in October.
もうちょい時期を選んでくれりゃいい。
Couldn't he have chosen a better season?
どうかね。
You might as well think of Hideyoshi as a Bidoof. They're both sweet. I agree.
私もお盆の時期にやってくれればっていっつも思うわよ。
I've always hoped we could have had it sometime around the I almost said Ordon from Twilight Princess. The Oban Festival in mid-August.
ならルドルフ
Mid-August.
それ
Mid-August.
今回の会議でお父様と兄さんに提案してみればいいじゃない。
In that case, why don't you suggest that to Father and Nissan during the conference?
冗談。
Very funny.
姉貴がいい。
Why don't you do it yourself?
俺が何を言っても兄貴は聞かねえよ。
Her brother would never listen to anything I suggested. Wait, the brother is Cross, right? Cross?
いやよ。
No way!
私は別に10月でも困らないもの。
It doesn't really bother me that much to have it in October.
ルドルフが台風が嫌で言っただけよ。
I was just saying you might want to propose it, since you said you hate typhoons so much.
俺は台風が来るのはいつものことだなって言っただけだろ。
I only said that typhoons always come around this time of year.
お盆の時期がいいって言い出したのは姉貴だぜ。
You're the one who said you wanted to move it to the Oban Festival, right?
あら。
Ora!
去年ルドルフも言ったわよ。
Urufu! Well, you said it... Well, you said it too last year.
お盆の時期なら仕事のスケジュールとも合わせやすいのにって。
Didn't you say that it would be easier to fit into your schedule if we had it during the Oban Festival?
言ってねえだろそんなことよ。
I never said anything like that.
言ったわよ。
Who's Ava Seiyu? Oh, yes, you did.
私、そういうのは絶対忘れないもん。
I certainly wouldn't forget something like that.
いや言ってねえよ。言ってんのはいつも姉貴だよ。
No, I didn't. You're the one saying that all the time.
知ってる？
Didn't you know? She's a bully.
寸止めって高等技術なのよ。
Stopping a kick just a hair's breadth away from impact is a very high-level technique.
チッいい年した女が汚いことばっかしてんじゃねえぜ。
Jeez. Women your age didn't spread their legs like that. What? Man, this family. Weird. Dad and Aunt Eva's argument looked no different from a couple of brats quarreling. It sort of is.
普段は父親や母親として振る舞っていても
Even though they usually behave like normal
こ
parents,
うして親族会議で元の兄弟に出会うと子供の頃の自分に戻っちゃうからだろうね。
they turn right back into kids again when they meet their siblings at these family conferences.
と冷静に分析できるジョージ兄貴の方がずっと大人に見えるぜ。
You're the one who looks like a real adult, analyzing it all calmly.
俺は将来あんなクソ親父みたいにはなりたくないに。
I hope I never turn out like that old bastard.
なるなら兄貴みたいな知的な大人になりたいもんだぜ。
I'd much rather end up as an intellectual adult like you, Aniki.
僕かい？
Like me.
僕なんかまだまださ。
Oh, I still have a long way to go. Oh, yeah, you do.
社会経験が全然足りないし、社交性も度胸も足りない。
I still have very little experience out there in the real world, and I need to work on becoming more confident and sociable.
バトラ君にはそれらのいくつかがすでにあるように思うよ。
I think you've far surpassed me on all those accounts, Battler.
だからきっと成人したら僕なんかすぐに追い抜いちゃうさ。
I'm sure you'll outstrip me fast enough when you become an adult. George Aniki scratched his head and laughed, as though trying to hide his embarrassment. Of course, he was just being humble. Aniki entered a university and became an apprentice at Uncle Hideyoshi's company at the same time, studying both academics and how to become a business emperor in parallel. Then right after graduating, he got into Uncle Hideyoshi's company as his father's aide, piling up a lot of real-life experience as he devoted himself zealously to his work. Oh, if you need a man, get one like Valor. Okay, maybe not one aspect, but good. Maybe not George. His great dream is to one day stand on his own. Well, maybe if... You'll see. Haneki is a real paragon of a man, sparing no effort as he strives towards his goal. It's no exaggeration to say that I really respect him. And then there's me, zealously. I'm nothing at all like Haneki. I'm living my happy-go-lucky idle high school life to the max. I've got no dreams for the future. Why are you proud about that? Well, you know what? That's something to be proud of. That's fine. Only the society will tell you that's not true. If you're fine, as long as you play it safe. I'd like just to sit back, stay cool, and let the money flow in, but of course that would never happen. When Haneki was my age, he had already formed an impressive object and started devoting himself towards studying for that goal. So I guess I can't compare at all. Zealously. My dad just says, sure, you can study at my company if you like cleaning toilets. Damn it. I'm not gonna be in the depth of that old bastard. I'll find my way myself. If only willpower was all it took to become an adult. Should I go on one of those self-searching journeys that are all the rage these days? Maybe, if you have the funds for it. Well, it's not like I can mooch off my parents for that kind of money. Thank you for the stretch. Wait. When I looked over, I saw he was greeting Aunt Rosa who had come late. Oh, mom of all time. Oh, my bad. Oh, if it isn't Rosa-san, Rosa, Maria, long time no see. I don't know how to do this. Long time no see. Leave me alone. Stop laughing at me. Turn it off. Maria? Shouldn't that be it's good to see you again? Greet your uncle properly. It's good to see you again. Good morning, Lulu. There you go. Because Maria's cool. Well said. How about some candy as a reward? I can't do this seriously. Oh, huh? Where'd I put it? I can't do this. Rosa-san, it's good to see you again. It's good to see you too, Maria. I keep flipping back and forth honorifics. It's been too long, Hideyoshi-san. Hideyoshi-san. Oh, my Battler? Look how big you've gotten! Come on! It's embarrassing hearing that from every person that I meet.
Oh, Rosa!
Hey, Rosa.
遅かったな。
You're late.
飛行機がダイヤ通りだったらギリギリってとこだったぜ。
If the plane was on time, you'd barely have made it.
ごめんなさい。列車の接続がうまくいかなくて。
I'm sorry. We had some trouble making our train connection.
何？また天候調査中なの？
So, are we waiting on the weather again?
ぼやかないぼやかない。
Oh, don't complain.
船で6時間も揺られるくらいなら、飛行機でほんの30分の方がずっとマシよ。
I much prefer the 30-minute plane trip to sitting 6 hours bouncing about in a... What would you pick? I guess plane is most all considered, right? But what's more expensive? Even if we're being kept waiting here for an hour, it's still much faster overall. Change your plane, 2 wins. Maria's gotten huge too. I hate this.
今身長いくつあるんや？
So, how tall are you now? I can't.
So, how tall am I now?
Maria-chan parroted Uncle Hideyoshi's question, looking up at her mother. I guess he doesn't remember her own height. She's probably right in the middle of her growth spurt, so her height must change every month. Get a few more years and she'll suddenly start looking feminine. Battler, what are you doing?
この間の身体測定でいくつって出たっけ？
Just how tall were you the last time you got measured?
これでも少しずつは伸びてるんですよ。
You keep getting bigger and bigger, don't you?
ね
Right? You know, Rose is nice like this, when it's like this.
去年よりもずっと成長
I
した
hope my
と思い
Mario
ま
voice
すよ
doesn't burst your ears. I think she's grown a lot since last year.
今年で9歳でしたっけ？
Let's see, she turned 9 years old this year, didn't she?
9 years old.
そうだね。9歳だね。
That's right, you're 9 years old
マリアちゃん
now.
も元気そうでよかった。
Glad to see you're doing well too, Maria.
よいしょ。
Up you go!
もう高い高いをするにはちょっと。
Dad, you shouldn't! I guess you got a bit too heavy to play airplane with.
うわ、ジョージ兄貴。
Yeah, that's
それは
rude!
レディーに失礼だよ。
George, what a rude thing to say to a lady.
俺がやってやる
Oh
ぜ。
no, no. Oh, I don't like that pause.
高い高い。
Here, I'll do it. Up you go! When I went to lift her up in Aniki's place, Maria stiffened defensively, staring suspiciously at my face. That's right. Is this when Battler's sus? The last time I met Maria was 6 years ago. Then she was only 3 years old. Of course, she doesn't remember my face.
マリアちゃん、覚えてる？
Maria, don't you remember?
バトラ君よ。
It's Battler. Oh, you forgot him.
一緒に遊んでもらったの忘れちゃった？
You used to play together, remember? Oh, I've had that before. When they forget you. And just like, oh, well, damn. Oh, but then I probably forget a lot of relatives myself, so it's like, who? Who? So answer me honestly, do you prefer to be teased or praised? Neither. Sometimes people take teasing too far, and I don't like to be praised for nothing and for like I'm a god. I like to be seen as a person, so I guess like praise when it's due, but then tease, but not going too far, so like balance? I guess I have to pick one. Maybe tease, because I think it's cute when people try to tease me in the first place. Because it means you have to have your attention on me.
無理だろ。
No surprise, I guess.
最後にバトラと会ったのは3つの時だぜ。
Depends on the type of teasing. Other than that, most cases I probably prefer... neither. Like the last time she met Battler, she was only 3.
3つの時の記憶なんか。
You don't keep memories at that age. She must know everyone's face apart from mine because she meets them every year. But I haven't had contact with the Shiromiya family for about 6 years now. So it's no surprise that this 9-year-old girl doesn't have any memories of me. Even I can only just barely remember her being a 3-year-old crybaby.
マリア、バトラお兄ちゃんよ。
Maria, this is Battler Oni-chan,
ルドルフおじさんの息子さん。
Rudolph-san.
わかる？
Understand? Rosa, just stay like this for the rest of the game.
息子さんが。Brother's son is. 兄さんが息子さん。The brother is the son.
That sound was probably her brain going to overload at that complicated explanation. I guess that phrasing of that was a bit confusing. Ni or Oni, the title you'd use to refer to an actual older brother, can also be a friendly honorific for a boy who's only a bit older than you. It's just like Ne or Ona, the word for big sister.
マリアちゃん。彼はバトラ君。
Maria, this is Battler.
僕と同じいとこだよ。
He's your cousin like me.
庄司お兄ちゃんと同じ。Like George お兄ちゃん。
Like that. I'm dying. She's thinking. You got this, Maria. Take your time. She's a real trooper.
バトラ does it?
そ
That's right.
う。よくできたね。
You got it. The start of Aniki is what makes you really look up to him. For someone who isn't married, he's just great at dealing with kids. I'm sure he'll be an indulgent father in the future.
バトラお兄ちゃん？お兄ちゃん？
Maria looked straight at me with a questioning expression, as though asking whether it was okay to call me that.
おや、俺がバトラだ。
Yep, that's me, Battler.
よろしくな、マリア。
Nice to meet you, Maria.
こらマリア
Maria? Rosa, stop backseating. Shut up. Let her have fun.
呼びつけちゃダメでしょ
That works!
ちゃんと呼びなさい
You mustn't talk to him like that. Call him Battler Oni-chan. Stop, shut up.
いいっすよ、ローザおばさん。
There's context to why I'm saying this. Beautiful. That's alright, Aunt Rosa.
細かいことは気にしないっすか。
I don't sweat the small stuff.
まあマリア。
Hey, Maria!
俺とお前は名前を呼びつけ合う仲だもんな。
We're close enough that we don't need honorifics, right?
バトル。
おや、マリア。
Oh, that's cute.
マリア、マリア。
That's right, Maria, Maria, Maria!
うう。
Ooh, that's cute. You like her? She's very sweet. We horsed around for a while to make up for the 6-year gap in our friendship. She probably still thinks of me as nothing more than a big new friend, but things will probably work out as we get to know each other again. But I'm surprised. She's just the way I remembered her being 6 years ago. Seems that people just don't change that much after all. I'm a bit happy to see she's still the same pure innocent girl I remember. Her name is... Of course, is pronounced Maria. The third character looks like a cross, which is pretty cool. Did Keisha, did you do this on purpose? Oh my god. Her feelings don't usually show up on her face, so it can be difficult to know just what she's thinking, but that's just how she looks on the outside. On the inside, she's just a sweet, normal girl. Then there's Maria's mother, Aunt Rosa. She's my dad's younger sister. Rosa is written... Here's a name that's totally not Japanese. Sorry to say it, but her name's almost as ridiculous as Dad's. I've got to respect her for not ending up as screwed up as he is. Oh. Oh. When I think about it, all the names in my family sound foreign. Just why is grandfather so upset? Kinzo with culture appropriation? Because of him, even we grandchildren have to put up with his weird naming sense. It's even more annoying since grandfather's own name is perfectly normal. Anyway, there's one thing about Aunt Rosa that's a relief compared to the other family members. The old bastard Aunt Ava happens annoying her to tease and mock people all the time. But even though she shares her blood, Aunt Rosa isn't like that at all. She has the most common sense. I'm gonna get more water, I'll be right back. I'll get a snack too. Make sure you get some too, okay? I'll be right back, but I will put the screen back. I'll be right back. I hope you're enjoying it. If you gotta go do something, go ahead, okay? Just think about it this as like a reading stream, I guess. I don't know, maybe it can help you relax? Story. It's on Steam though. Okay, I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. I got goldfish. But have fun. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, here. There, they can see. I think maybe... Since we already had a visual novel stream today that was 4 hours, oh my god. I think maybe we could stop once they get to the house itself, maybe? Maybe a bit. Umineko Sundays. Okay, hold on. Okay, move this over here. If anyone needs anything, let me know, okay? Good morning. She has the most common sense among all the siblings. Among us? Like Uncle Hideyoshi, she's kinda aunt who'll always be on the kid's side. However, possibly because she's more strict as a parent, too strict, she's not liberal with handling out spending money like Uncle Hideyoshi. I think Hideyoshi can be strict, but he just knows that you should just try to understand the kid first. Although, who knows, maybe I'm interpreting that wrong. Oh, you stay right there. Okay. Okay. Now we have the entire group of family members who are going to board the plane. At the moment, as though it had waited for all us to arrive, an announcement rang out through the lobby. I can't do the voice one for this. If I had a thing, then I could. Sorry, I gotta get out of my battler voice. It's because Daisuke Ono has a mature voice, right? That's what I always think. Not the heat. Survive the heat, okay? I'm rooting for all of you. Our apologies for the delay. Boarding will now commence for flight 201 to Nijima. We ask that passengers please form 2 lines from the counter behind the white line. Rosa, you still haven't gone through the boarding procedures, right? Hurry up. Oh no! Mario, come on! You just know what she's gonna say. We had to go through a metal detector before going out to the runway. Our small plane wasn't as massive as an international flight, but it was still a plane. A staff member holding a metal detector checked us all. Have any of you get stopped at the airport often? Happens. Maybe it's my ears. Once all of us cleared the check, we followed the staff member out onto the runway. Come to think of it, everyone here is in the Shiromiya family. It's like this is a reserved charter flight or something. What do you think it is? Our group stopped in front of the entrance of the airplane. Then our guide turned around and spoke, looking down on the passenger list as he did. Boarding will now commence. Same to you, I stay cool and I must. Oh my god, when I first started streaming, what I streamed with Arami, not a good idea. I could have died. But now it's fine. I got better option and safer. Aw, these seats don't have any games at the back. Surge, but they didn't have any. When did they start bringing the screens on airplanes? I will now begin reading the passenger list. Sans the Undertale, Michael Morbius, Ushiromiya Hideyoshi. Oh, I'm first. Right here. I'm not saying what's up. By the way, do you have some candy, Eva? No way. The DS wasn't alive in 1980. What was the Virtual Boy alive in 1986? This is where that game takes place. Oh, hello, Aries. I forgot what you were playing. Not whole. I think it was something whole or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Welcome. Hi. If the emote doesn't work, cry. Vitsu. Cry. Hi. Welcome. Do you have a good stream? We're playing Umineko. And then the stream won't go on too long today because I already did a visual novel stream earlier, and that was Busted Fellows, and that was 4 hours. And I'm still not done with that. But here I am with this. I mean, other way around. I'm such a good, pure-hearted soul. I would never hurt anyone. Thank you again for the raid. Are you okay? You go to rest now? Stay as long as you like, okay? Welcome, raiders. But yeah, I'm Israel. I'm a wandering Pomimo, right? That's Pomeranian and American Eskimo breed. Dog, not cat. Dog, okay? Good. Perfect. So, with that said, I am playing Umineko no Naku Koro ni. So, same creator as Higurashi. And you can treat these streams as like reading streams if you want. Just stick by if you want to see the plot, or as you can relax. Either or. Welcome again. Enjoy your stay, okay? These good games. Hello, Aries. Hello, you. Hello, Lily. Let's see. Oh, you just had to come here. I had to do this accent for this guy. Right here. By the way, do you have some candy, Ava? I've been looking all over for some, but I can't find any. Ushiromiya Eva. They're in my handbag. I'll get one once we're inside the plane. Who's next? I've heard that candies are a good way to protect your ears from hurting because of variations in atmospheric pressure when landing or taking off. That's true, I used to suck on them all the time. Sorry, my nose. Thank you again for the raid. Oh, and blue. That's probably what they're talking about. Hope I get a window seat. Hey, don't worry. There aren't any other kind of seats. As George Aniki said, there were apparently only 2 lines of seats. So, this is what a small plane is like. We are totally sure it's not gonna shake, right? There you go. I'm not gonna read what you guys have said. You're both perverts. Thank you for the follow. Shiromiya George. Someone. When I was younger, now my ears are okay. When I was younger, I used to cry a lot because it was like, my ears hurt. Then I had to take like a candy, like a Jolly Rancher. I remember I specifically used a watermelon, and I hated watermelon Jolly Ranchers. I like blueberry, but it was the only thing I could. Sorry, my nose. Right here. Don't worry, Battler. I won't shake that too much. Him. Shiromiya Battler. Haneki, what do you mean, not too much? You can just swim if you fall from a boat, but if a plane crashes, you're screwed, right? We all get our own parachutes in our seats, don't we? Oh, wait, we don't? Oh, here we go. Santa's #1 helper. Come on, Battler. Stop standing there slack-jawed and get in. Oh. Ah, Dad! Don't push me! We don't get parachutes! Kirie. Oh, big, holy damn. Okay, you two, stop fooling around. Are you dating this man, or are you raising him? You're raising your husband? Let's move on in. You know what? Maybe he likes that. No, Kirie. Don't push me. This blockhead isn't moving. Let's move on in. Oh, hello, Mama dear. Mari, just let her have fun. Be quiet. No one's complaining about her. She's just a little girl having fun. Let her be. Thank you for the follow. This is your pilot, Calbot. I have to now, don't I? Okay. This is your pilot, Kawabata. We'd like to thank you for taking the new Tokyo Aviation Flight 201 today. We estimate that the flight to the Nijima Airport will take about 20 minutes. Oops, my bad. We are receiving reports of atmospheric turbulence. There may be some shaking of the aircraft, so we ask that you do not unfasten your seatbelts after takeoff. Aniki! Did the guy just say we need to wear seatbelts? At a jumbo jet, they let you undo them after takeoff, right?
それが外しちゃいけないってどんな揺れだよ
Oh, he's so cute. So it's gonna shake you so much that we can't take them off?
くそ騙された何が揺れないだ
Damn it! You tricked me! It's gonna shake after all!
パラシュートどこだよ
Do they have parachutes? They have to, right?
やっぱり俺は船が良かった
The parachutes! I knew I should have taken the boat! Oh. What would you choose? Brent, do you choose boat or plane? 30-minute boat or 6-hour plane? No. It's 30-minute plane, 6-hour boat. Legend of the Golden Witch. Oh, right. Oh, Shiromiya Battler. Isn't this song called something about the Golden Revival? Shiromiya George Uru, Shiromiya Jessica, Shiromiya Maria. Shiromiya Kinzo, Shiromiya Cross, Shiromiya Eva, Shiromiya Natsuki, Shiromiya Hiroyoshi. Oh. 30-minute plane, get it over with real quick. Oh, hi, Lightyear. How do you pronounce your name again? I forgot. Hi, welcome. Thank you again for the read, Aries. Thank you. Anyone have a fear of planes? I get seasick, so I choose plane. Ooh, I get seasick too. Like a cruise boat. Or maybe any boat that's safe to move a family. I get seasick on cruises too. I went on a cruise once because I won like one thing. It's like, you get a free cruise. I was like, okay. I went on the cruise, I got sick for like I was only there like, I think 2 days. First day I got sick, so the majority of it I was knocked out, so that sucked. I don't feel good, and I just went to the cabin to rest. But I like the aesthetic. It's really cool. Ooh.
やっぱ船だよな
Oh, we know his answer. Should have taken the boat. Boat.
落ちるわあ落ちるわあ
マリア、もういい加減になさい。
Maria, that's enough. Is she really being that? I'm biased.
でも意外ね。
But what a surprise.
バトラ君、てっきり怖いものなしだと思ってたから。
I thought there was nothing that could scare Battler.
こいつ昔から乗り物がなぜかダメでさ二言目には落ちるだの沈むだろ
This guy can't handle vehicles for some reason. Always yells about falling and sinking and stuff.
情けないよ
You're a disgrace of a man, you are. She's very strict. Shut up!
ありゃさすがに揺れすぎだろ
They were seriously shaking way too much.
小型機乗るのは初めてだったからちょいと答えちまっただけだぜ
I just got a little stressed. Since it's my first time on a small plane like that.
あの大騒ぎでちょいとなの？
Why are you bullying your own nephew? You call that a little stressed?
バトラ君とは海外旅行を一緒に行くと賑やかそうね。
Sounds like it'd be fun to take an overseas vacation with you, Battler.
おばさんとエジプトとか行かない？
Would you like to go to Egypt with your aunt?
14時間も飛行機に乗れるわよ。
Oh, I think the longest I've ridden is 17. You get to ride in a plane for a full 14 hours. I kind of like long plane flights, I'm crazy.
いい提案ね。
There's a good plan.
バトラ君、エヴァ姉さんに少し鍛えてもらいなさいよ。
Battler, you should go let Eva and Nason toughen you up a bit.
それにしてもおかしい。
Your stepmom is throwing you under the bus. This is what you ordered, right? No, not this.
こらこら人間誰し
Not
も
this.
得て増えてはあるもんや
Now, everyone's got their own strong and weak points.
そないわ
It's bad to laugh at him. Laughs in southern accent. Ugh.
父さんも笑うのは悪いよ
Dad, you're laughing too.
ほらマリアちゃんももう笑っちゃダメ
Hey, Maria, you shouldn't laugh anymore.
もう笑っちゃダメ Shouldn't laugh anymore?
damn it! Is being scared of planes really such a big deal? Everyone always really thinks I'm a big oaf now. There you go. Ooh, pretty. Right. We're almost meeting on Blue. We split up and took separate taxis from the airport to the harbor. From there on, we would be taking a boat to the island. The islands are right next to each other, so the distance of the trip wasn't that great. By boat, it was leisurely 30 minutes to the island. When we reached the pier where the boat to the island was anchored, we saw waving at us. Ow. Oh, Jessica, she's cool. George, Nissan! I'll switch between honorifics and not. It's been so freaking long! Who say you for Rosa? Ah, Jessica, it's been a year since I saw you. You've gotten taller again, haven't you? Power. Don't give me that. It's embarrassing when you say that every year. Hey, Aniki, you've got to be kidding me. Is that really Jessica? Wait a sec. George. Is this big guy Battler? I have not played the novel in full. I know a lot of spoilers. But I played so far to some question arcs. I think I never played the answer arcs for sure, but I remember playing the first arc of the question arcs, but not the second. But basically, it's one of those things where you know some of it, then you hear some spoilers, and you read some of the manga, and then you know information all over the place. So I know most major spoilers, right? Like the ending and the whom, right? And everything, like, and somehow the world building and some elements they have, but not everything. So just like the most common ones you'd see spoiled, right? But not all the intricacies. So I think once I get to the second arc, I won't remember much of. I remember I don't know much about the answer arc, except for a certain blue-haired girl. So there's that. So it's like partially new, partially not. If you're here, you'll see me make some references here and there. I'm just like this because I have to infect everyone with the Umineko brain. The brain infection. You need it. You need it. The brain worms. Wait a sec, George. Is this big guy Battler? We both stared at each other. She definitely didn't look like that in my memories, but I do remember her crazy way of talking. Right? You are so rude. Yo, Jessica! What's this now? You're kidding me! You look like a woman now! What are these boobs? Even you managed to get a chest! Yep. Ignore that you know what. Battler loves tits. Let me rub him, let me... Don't screw around with me, I'm a blushing flower of 18! Of course my hair grew longer and I got these. What? Do you think I got boobs just to get fondled by you, loser? Oh, shit! Oh my god. Yeah, this is the Battler sus. Although with Battler, you know it's not serious, but there's another character that's sus that's kind of serious, but we're not going to talk about them. You'll see if you don't know the game. I know the basic information, but I don't know, like, the answer arc stuff. Basically. And speaking of you, sure, you got all ridiculously huge. But did you get a bit stronger, too? Don't screw with me. I'll show you how much training I've done since back then. I guess reading lots in one day takes a toll. You're pissing me off. How tall is... Oh boy, Butler. I'll beat you at your own game. Hi, welcome. This headstrong girl's name is... forgive me. She was born under the same unlucky star as me, sharing the same kind of weird name. Anyway, is pronounced Jessica. She's Dad's older brother's daughter. That older brother happens to be the eldest son of the Shiromiya family, so for now, it means Jessica is the direct family heir. Wait, I thought it was George. Okay, this works better. Thank you for the follow. Hello, welcome. Yes, we must thread the Umineko brainworm. Join me in my quest. Since Jessica and I are the same age and sometimes a little boy-girl squabbles with each other, we've always been used to fighting and joking around together whenever the Forgive me, I've been reading the whole day. Whenever the relatives gather. Jessica grew more quickly, so she always had me beat in terms of size and physical strength. When we scuffled in a contest of strength, it usually went Jessica's way. So, even though I realized I'd grown bigger, part of my mind was still convinced that I couldn't beat Jessica. Huh? What are you getting all serious for? Oh yeah, he grew stronger, right? Hey, this is nothing. Jessica, you've gotten weak. Shut up. I'm a girl, so of course I can beat a guy with physical strength forever, right? Ma? Well, you've got a point there. The meat I put on my arms all went to your chest. Fat tits confirmed? Hey, that's cool. It looks like it'd be a pretty even test of strength between my arms and your boobs, don't you think? Oh, dude, that's what you're saying. I told you my boobs aren't for you to feel up! Besides, how about you? Did your cute little elephant get a bit bigger to go with the rest of you? Oh, Nora. Stop it, idiot! No, you perv! I'll be ruined for marriage! Don't touch my crotch! Oh, this dude's stupid. Why is Battler like this? Don't just say stuff people are gonna misinterpret. Battler says 50 things like that. That's what he do. Honestly, I was so surprised at how feminine Jessica had become that I had to choke around like an idiot to hide it. Well, considering what a bossy brat she was 6 years ago, anyone would be surprised. And I guess she's just as surprised. She probably wasn't expecting to lose to me in a test of strength. After losing that easily, she must be shocked at how much I've grown in the past 6 years. 6 years. Once again, I'm being shown just what a huge gap of time that was. Crap. Total defeat. It's like I'm not match for you anymore. Welcome, hi. It's getting cold on them. For once, it's getting cold. That's not true. Even Battler must have his weaknesses. Oh yeah, he do. Right, Mario. He has his sins too. Cut it out, Mario! Let's get that a secret, okay? Oh, oops, my bad. Fall? What the hell are you talking about? Sorry, but there's no chance you'll see that weakness of mine now. What? After all, that nightmare plane trip is already over and done. You are saying what they would have to deal with. Only thing left is the nice, quiet splashing of the boat ride. I never thought I'd start loving that piece of junk boat this much. Huh? George, is there something wrong with his head? You'll understand soon. Very soon. At the time, I didn't get what Aniki meant by that big smile. You said it already! Oh, Chiyo's nice! Or Kuma Sala. I remember basically a good gist of the question arcs, answered barely nothing except from some spoilers. What we have here, it's like basically, if you want to know what I know for Umineko, it's like knowing Sans Undertale and then like some aspects of Doki Literature Club. Like that. And then just like a bit of the question arcs. And then I'm good. What we have here? Oh, what have we here? Oh. Atler, how big you've grown. Who is it this time? It's an old lady with an apron. Oh yeah, that takes me back. I remember now.
バトラ君、覚えてるかい？ほら、お手伝いの熊沢さんだよ。
If you remember her, right? It's Kumasama-san, the servant.
熊沢のばあちゃんは忘れねえぜ。
I can never forget you, Kumasawa-ba-chan. Hey, stay still.
何しろこの6年、ちっとも老けちゃいねえぜ。
After all, you haven't aged a bit these past 6 years.
むしろ若返ったんじゃねえの？
If anything, I'd say you're looking younger than ever.
最近はお肌がピチピチしてきちゃって。
Lately, my skin's been getting quite smooth and silky. If I remember correctly, you get to see what she looks like when she's younger, right? Or theoretically, or a version. Without spoiling, right? I think.
ほら、胸もますますに大きくなっちゃいましたん
She
で
got
すよ。
spice. And look, hasn't my chest gotten bigger as well?
揉んでみます？
How'd you like a little feel?
ご冗談。
You're kidding, right?
俺が揉みたいのはピチピチした姉ちゃんの胸限定だぜ。
My breast fondling is strictly limited to bouncy girls.
私とて若い日にはそれはピチピチしておりましたよ。
Oh, I was quite bouncy in my youth.
ほらほら、ぜひどうぞお揉みくださいませ。
Don't be shy. Fondle to your heart's content. Why is everyone so sus? Think about going to your like family meeting and then you have like 50 sus adults or like a sus uncle, right? That's it.
勘弁してくれよ。
Ah, give me a break.
若い姉ちゃんだ、若い姉ちゃん。
It's girls I'm looking for,
熊沢のばあちゃん。
not grannies. The jokes I cracked about Jessica were being turned against me. Come to think of it, Kumasama has always been the type to tease people.
おいおいよせよ熊沢さん。
Kumasawa-san, stop that now.
監獄に半分足突っ込んだ人が。
That's rude as shit. People with one foot in the coffin shouldn't jump around.
若い方とじゃれるのが何よりの
Rejuvenating, as I say it?
薬ですよ。
To start with the young is the most rejuvenating medicine. Rahul?
熊沢さんが迎えに来るなんて珍しいじゃない。
It's rare for you to come pick us up, Kumasawa-san.
どういう風の吹き回しかしら。
I wonder what's gone into you. What is she? Oh my god. Eva is. She turns the Kashida up like 5 times. Oh.
用事を頼まれるといつも腰痛になるあなたが。
What's lumbago? Usually your lumbago kicks in whenever someone gives you a job to do. Yes, you boy.
エヴァ様は相変わらず。
Me too, I like GSVA. Eva-sama, you're as harsh as ever.
急なお買い物がありま
game
した
first.
もので、そのついでに皆様のお迎えをしようと思いまして。
Umineko game, more specifically visual novel, or rather specifically sound novel, and game first, and then it got adapted. They adapted the question arcs into 26 episodes, but that's not enough for the question arcs. 26 episodes isn't enough to get all the nuance. So people don't like the Umineko anime, but it's cool to see some scenes, right? But that's, speaking of the anime, that's how I first found Umineko. I think because I just don't watch Higurashi because that was like popular. Then I was like, what's this? Is this a sequel? Man, where's Rika and Keiichi? Where's everybody? And I was like, oh no, separate thing. I still don't know if it's a separate reality. I found myself some urgent purchases to make. And while I was at it, I thought I would come welcome you all.
もっともお迎え待ちの老いぼれのお迎えでは景気も悪いでしょうが。
This game is 110 hours long, right? Although, it does give a bad impression of if the one waiting to greet you is a decrepit old woman. Bye-bye, Katie. Thank you for coming. Although, oh, yeah, this one's really long. Do you see how insane I am? For everyone else who's in the stream, this is... Haneva spoke sarcastically, but Kumasama's Bachan's years of experience are nothing to sneeze at. She was more than capable of smoothly and coolly deflecting that comment. Well, it feels bad to say it, but old Kumasama Bachan may be past her prime as a servant. She's doing her best. She might act as though she's in good health, but between the headaches and her lumbago, her body is wearing out. To tell the truth, the very fact that she's still working is impressive. How old is she this year again? Let's see. Yeah, I think the Higurashi adaptation was more watchable for me. And then it was like, what was it called? The Umineko, I was like, what's going on? Hi, welcome. How's the evening? Going well. We're having Umineko Sundays. Playing a nice sound novel, visual novel. How are you? I hope everyone has fun. I'm not sure if it's, I don't know. Streaming visual novels is hard, but it's my favorite thing to do. How old is she this year again? She must be pushing 80 at least. It's incredible that she's still able to act so cheerily. Yeah, like I could recommend the Persona 4 anime if someone didn't want to play the Persona 4 game. Because it gets like a lot of the atmosphere and gets a lot of things. And they build upon, especially you, the main character, a lot. One of the best adaptations of a silent protagonist I've seen for an anime, instead of just leaving them like pretty basic. Umineko anime, they did their best, but question arc in 26 episodes I think is like literally impossible. You'd have to at least like have like what, 38 maybe? Even then, ooh. You just seem to get more and more lively. Oh, that's right. Here you are. It's the tea I told you about before. Well, yeah, like adaptation. Like how, if you could put the question arcs into like how many episodes for an anime, how long would that be? It's the tea I told you about before. Look, I brought you some. Please try it. Do try it later on. Aunt Rosa took a souvenir bag out of her suitcase. To think that she remembered a promise that she apparently made last year and faithfully bought it. Sort of thoughtfulness was just like Aunt Rosa. She wasn't the kind of person who would forget or break her promise. Oh, but she does other stuff. He's really strict. Kumasawa Bachan seemed deeply touched. Not only that Aunt Rosa had remembered this year-old promise, but she had brought her a gift to a simple servant like her. Yeah, didn't they speed past this episode? Speed past this whole section in the first episode of the Umineko anime? This woman is Kumasawa Chiyo-san. She's a senior servant who's been working at the Uoshiromiya family household for many years. As you'd expect for someone her age, manual labor isn't her strong point, but she's kind of a super servant who can handle just about anything else, from kitchen work to cleaning and laundry. It seems like her only flaw is a tendency to slack off. I hear she tries to get away from heavy or troublesome work by playing up her chronic diseases. Well, she is old, so probably safer for her not to, right? In Kumasawa Bachan's case, this probably was a sign of craftiness rather than laziness. Though, it probably doesn't impress those paying her salary. Really should let her retire already, she's old. Well, even if she's pretty flaky when it comes to work, I can never dislike her. I guess that's probably because of her cheerfulness and constant smile. No more accent! Hey, glad to see you're still in fine spirits. How's your back doing then? I can't do that because I'm dying inside every time. Even with the medicine, it's not getting a whit better. Oops, shit. According to the doctor, nothing can be done for this one. It's what you might call an incurable disease. Hey, yeah, laugh in the face of death. What is the most successful mystery adaptation? Anyway, Jessica just keeps getting prettier. Good thing she takes after Natsuhi-nisa. Natsuhi is the most, I think, one of the sweetest characters in this game. But oh boy, she butt monkeyed. Really? Personally, I don't think we look alike at all. I mean, I don't even want to be like my parents.
尊敬してないんで。
Because I got 0. What? Not even Natsuhi?
こら、そんなこと言っちゃダメよ。それにしても、親に似たくないって言ってる人が多いわね。うちの一族は。
Now, you shouldn't say such things. Though there are quite a few people who don't want to be like their parents in our family. I understand the Ushidomiya family kind of weird.
あ、それ俺。
But I guess all families are pretty weird. Some are just weirder than others. Ah, that's me!
バカ言え。お前こそ俺に似るんじゃね
You sure as hell better not take after me.
え。お前の鼻が似ててムカつくんだよ。
Your nose looking like mine already pisses me off.
何言ってんのよ。
What are you talking about?
呆れるくらいそっくりよ。
You're
あ
surprisingly
なたもお
like
父様もね。
you and your father. Did they adopt Professor Layton to anime? What?
おいおい、そりゃねえだろ。
Come on, you can't be serious.
俺のどこが親父に似てるってんだ？
Just how am I like dad?
傲慢で偉そうなところとかそっくりよ。
Although I think Kinzo kind of, you're a lot like him, especially in how arrogant and prideful you are.
あんたと兄さんは特にお父様の血が強いわね。
Father's blood is especially strong in you and Nissan.
ねえローザ。
Wouldn't you say, Rosa?
ええ、まったく。
No, absolutely.
クラウス兄さんもルドルフ兄さんも信じられないくらいお父様にそっくり。
Hold on, let me see. Hold on, listen. Like, Okay, thought I was hearing something weird. I have good ears sometimes. Like, oh, absolutely. Cross and Rudolph are almost unbelievably like Dad.
おいおい、参ったな。なんで俺だけ女どもに集中放火なんだ？
Well, was Ghost Sick a manga or light novel first? Or was it something else? Alright already. Why am I the only one under fire from the girls?
秀吉兄さん、助けてくださいよ。
Hideyoshi, give me a hand, please.
いやいや、ルドルフ君はいつも
Ma,
女性にモテてるな。
Rudolph, you're always so popular with the ladies.
羨ましいね。
I'm jealous. I mean, you got Eva as a wife, so I think you've won, aside from some things about Eva be kind of, like sus, but she really loves you.
相変わらずモテでお羨ましいことです。
As usual, you're popular enough to make me jealous.
それでは皆様、お船の方へお乗りくださいませ。
Well then, everyone, shall we head over to the boat?
さあさあ、マリアさん、一緒にお船に乗りましょうね。
Now, Maria, let's get on the boat together, okay? What's a good stopping point soon? Not yet. So I don't kill myself. Okay, I think, let's see, stream total today so far is 6 hours.
Get on the boat together. Everyone gets on together.
おや、もう今度は怖くないぜ。
Oh yeah, this time around I'm not gonna be scared.
波で揺れるのは慣れてるしな。
I'm used to being shaken by the waves.
オンボロ漁船の場合、揺れて怖いってより、エンジンがぶっ壊れて漂流するんじゃねえかって方が怖いぜ。
I'm less afraid of the shaking than the engine breaking down and the boat drifting off.
そうだ、バトラ君。言うのを忘れて
Anytime.
た。
I'm gonna stop at the most awkward moment. Just kidding. What if I stopped at a big plot twist? Oh, yes, Battler. I forgot to tell you.
あの漁船はだいぶ老朽化してたんで、数年前に引退したんだよ。
That fishing boat was completely worn out, so it was taken out of commission a few years back.
今は他の船が島まで運んでくれるんだ。
Now we get to take into this island in a different boat.
ああ、そっか。
Oh, right.
バトラは新しい船が初めてなんだ
And
な。
it's Battler's first time in the new boat.
快適だぜ。
It's super comfy
すっげえ速いんだ。
and freaking fast.
何しろとんでもないスピードが出るんだからさ。
It can go at crazy high speeds. Jessica's a tomboy, right? I think that gets in the way. Wait, I forgot which parent wanted her to be girly. Like, was it Natsuhi? Can't remember. Oh.
船旅の時間がさらに短縮されたわけか。
That means less travel time, right?
そりゃ素晴らしい。
That sounds great!
何しろ飛行機よりマシとはいえ沈没の危険にさらされる時間が少しでも短くなるってんだから、こりゃ極めて素晴らしいぜ。
What do you guys think? Is sinking scarier or falling off a plane scarier? Or plane crashing? Having to worry about sinking is less scary than being on a plane, but it'd still be awesome to get it over with as quick as possible. I guess a plane though, provided where you are. I think sinking, oh god, it's scary. Maybe if I'm on a plane and I die, I might die hopefully. Maybe if I was gonna rate them, I'd say like they're both 50-50.
Is Butler going to fall again?
そりゃ飛行機の時だけさ。
That's only on airplanes.
もう大丈夫だぜ。
Everything's fine now! I hate to do Battler justice, I'm always so insecure. I gotta do better. Anyway, it's the captain's pride and joy. Kind of a modded high speedboat. Seems like he's got it pretty souped up. Why are you at soup? He was bragging about how he attached 4 base high-efficiency propellers to make it break 40 knots, or something like that. Thank you for the follow, welcome! He talks about it all the time, so I've sort of memorized his feel.
僕も毎年聞かされるんで覚えちゃったよ。
Yeah, I've got it memorized too, since we hear about it every year.
船長は昔、外国の漁船と速度比べをして負けて以来、スピード改造に取り憑かれちゃったんだってさ。
The captain says he's been obsessed with modding ever since he lost a speed contest with a foreign boat ages ago.
その時の相手は漁船
How about space? Okay, space, plane crash, or sink. All pretty scary, right? You're all valid if you don't like them. According to him, that opponent managed to break 30 knots with just the fishing pole. How?
その雪辱の念が結実して、スカッと爽快な超高速改造艇の誕生となったわけさ。
And his thirst for a revenge match got him to build an awesome, all-new, super high-speed modded boat.
バトラもきっと気に入るぜ。
I'm sure you'll just love it, Battler. Super high-speed modded boat? My first thought was that this would be much better than some beat-up boat that might sink at any moment. But for some reason, I got this feeling of foreboding. Probably just overthinking it. What if your senses go out before you can the oxygen. Steed.
Oi, Battler. 島までは泳いで行った方がいいんじゃねえか?
Hey, Battler, maybe you should just swim to the island.
バトラ君、柵からあんまり身を乗り出しちゃダメだよ。
Oh, me too. I get sick on boats a lot. Oh. Battler, you shouldn't lean over the railing too much. Welcome, little ogre. Let's see. Ogre. Hi.
落ちちゃうから。
You might fall.
チェックしろー。さっきからみんながニヤニヤ笑ってたのはこれだったのか。
So this is why you're all getting back there? So this is the super high-speed boat that the captain started modding. Oh, yes, that he's a drunk fishing boat from 6 years ago. Doesn't hold a candle to this guy. Oh, he's so scared. This is Gatmore. Oh, it's shaking! It's shaking! It's shaking! And a fall! 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 Point of view, Maria laughs at your suffering.
Gonna fall, fall, fall!
He's panicking. If we fall, we'll land in the ocean and drown! Where's the parachute? What is it? Real? Boy? Boyle? I don't know how to help it! B-oi, boy, you. B-u-oi. Boy? Real life jacket! He's suffering. Oh, now they're all laughing at you, so that's okay.
それ何の真似だよ。
Battler, what the heck are you doing that for?
ジェシカちゃんもマリアちゃんもいじめちゃ悪いって。
Booey? Jessica, Maria, it's not nice to tease.
バトラ君も怖いなら甲板に出なきゃいいのに。
Battler, if you're scared, then just don't come out on the deck.
船内ならもう少し怖くないと思うけどな。
I think you'll be able to calm down a bit if you go inside the boat.
そいつサンキューだぜ兄貴。
That's a no thank you, Aniki.
海難事故の犠牲者はいつも船内なんだ。
I don't want to hear you say that. Shipwreck victims are always the ones inside the boat.
生存者は大抵事故時は甲板なんだぜ。
The survivors are usually those on the deck during the accident.
だから俺はここにいる。
So, I'm staying right here. Oh, thank you, thank you. Battler is always someone when I was younger. I was like, I don't know if I could voice him. And this seems easier, though.
でも揺れる。
But it's shaking!
落ちる。
I'm gonna fall! Oh, Daisuke Ono pulling hard. My man flexing.
Gee, I'm gonna fall!
Rosa, there's no one here but family! What's all your problem? Maria, I told you to behave yourself!
でもバトラ君、本当に苦手なのね。
But Battler, it looks like you really can handle it.
船長さんに速度を落とすように言ってきてあげるわ。
I'll go tell the captain to slow it down for you.
ロザワさんありがとう。
Oh, Don Rosa! Thank you!
海の上でも安全運転、徐行運転。
He's high as fuck. I can tell you now that safe slow driving is simply the way to go, even on the sea! Yo, I have a serious question. Don't judge me. Does Ava use a whip?
ダメよローザ
Don't do that, Rosa. She has that energy.
青年には試練も必要なんだから
She's like Ara turned up to 50%. No, 500%. Trials and tribulations. Ace Attorney. Trials and tribulations are important for young men.
ねえバトラ君
Isn't that right, Battler?
これくらいへっちゃらで克服できちゃうわよね
You better be able to overcome a little scare like this.
じゃないとおばさんとエジプトに行けないわよ
Otherwise, you'll never be able to go to Egypt with your aunt. Yes. Never mind. Stop judging me. I'm gonna stop talking now. I feel like you guys know what I'm saying. But you guys are just playing. Oh, I'm so innocent. Leave me alone. You know who you are. Oh, don't ever. You're so mean. No, I'm gonna fall. Life jacket! Parachute! What is he doing? Maybe this is his way of coping. Oh, my man going hard on this roll. Wait. I gotta spin it around and think that way. What's the enemy aiming for? Shut up! This ain't stupid. Is he doing this to scare me? If that's what he's aiming for, too bad. Like hell, I'll be scared! Is it speeding up when he says that? Aw, poor thing. No! I'm gonna fall! There you go. That's Battler for you. Welcome to the protagonist. So, after I made a huge fool of myself for a while, Hunt Rosa and I had a talk with the Bokan, and he slowed it down to a more manageable speed for me. You alive in there, buddy?
これくらいならなんとか。
That's a bit better. Okay, they're hot.
さっきのは生きた心地がしなかったぜ。
I was gonna die earlier. Apparently, the max speed I can tolerate is extremely slow. But that's just now was completely insane. Whole boat was shaking, sliding and leaping on the ocean surface. I felt like I was riding on the back of a flying fish. Jessica was still guffawing at me as I leaned against the railing, tired and disheartened.
さっきは力比べで負けたけどよ。もっと重要な部分で負けてなかったことが分かって、私は嬉しいぜ。
I lost in that strain contest earlier, but I'm glad to know I'm no worse off where it really counts.
いや、しかし。
That's seriously.
くっそー。好きなだけ笑えよ。
Damn it! Go ahead and laugh. Oh shit!
見つけられたら考えてやるぜ。
One of these days, I'm gonna find your weakness and get back at you. And oh my god, Valid. And then your boobs will be mine to squish. Yeah, sure, good luck with that. So while I'm here, hold on. There you go.
Butler, hello. Butler, all week.
ああ、バトラー、ヒロヒロだ。
Yeah, Battler. All week.
海も空もごめんだぜ。
I wanna die on the
俺は陸の
land,
上で死にたいさ。
not in the ocean or the sky. Maria was petting my back, so I patted her on the head in return. Her expression was blank, as usual, but I realized that she wanted to console me.
バトラ君、船長が罪滅ぼし
I
に
think it is
行っ
window
てドリン
breaking.
クをサービスしてくれたよ。
Battler, the captain's throwing in drinks to make up for this.
飲んで一服しないかい？落ち着くよ。
Would you like one to calm yourself down? Georgianiki and Kumasawa-san Ba-chan brought us all ice-cold cans of soft drinks covered with beads of water. Judging from Kumasawa-san's big grin, our parents inside the boat were probably all rolling around laughing at my moment of pure terror. Damn it. I'm so embarrassed. I can't bear to face any of them. If I didn't change the subject somehow, I had the feeling I'd be the butt of everyone's jokes for the whole trip, so I tried to think of something harmless to talk about.
ああ、ジェシカ。
Hey, Jessica.
クラウスおじさんと夏日おばさんは元気なのかよ。
Her Uncle Cross and Aunt Natsuhi doing?
親父とお袋？
My old man and mom?
残念ながら
Everyone okay?
元気だぜ。
Are you vibing? Hope it's comfortable. Unfortunately, they're fine. Everyone here wants to pick beef with their parents except for George, I think. And Maria in a weird way.
二言目には勉
Somewhat.
強しろ勉強しろってうるせえけどよ。
And though every word out of their mouths is study, study, which pisses me off.
秀吉おじさんとかルドルフおじさんとかそういうこと言わなそうだから羨ましいぜ。
I'm so jealous since it doesn't look like Uncle Hideyoshi or Uncle Rudolph would say stuff like that.
とんでもない。
Oh no.
僕も受験を控えてた頃はいっつも受験って言われてたよ。
Before I had my exams, my parents kept pressing me about it over and
う
over.
るさくも思ったけど。
I thought it was annoying then, but now I'm grateful.
やっぱりジョージ兄貴は人間ができてるな。
I knew it. You really are awesome, Hanaki.
ちなみにうちは絶賛放任中だからな。
Anyway, I have to look after myself.
何も言われないぜ。
No one tells me what to do.
まあ言われたって聞かねえけどな。
Well, it's not like they'd listen if I'd listen if they did. Give us a gap. Bear with me.
バトラさんは まだご実家には戻られておられないのですか？
Battler, have you still not returned to your parents' home?
まあちょくちょく戻るようには。
Well, I kinda go back now and then.
まだ服とかだいぶ前の家に残してるんで。
I've got lots of clothes and stuff left at the house I was living in until recently.
That was two houses?
Oh no, not you prying into his family issues. Something like that.
Why? Why do you have two houses?
Only Maria, who couldn't really grasp the situation, voiced this naive question. However, the others just shot nervous glances at me, choosing not to respond even though they knew the answer. Oh, good save. Mario, look! You can see the harbor now. Look! Over there! Can you see it?
Saw the harbor!
Apparently, Jessica was trying to be nice with changing the subject. Bright! Well... I'd rather not talk about it if I can help it, but... It's uncomfortable to have it treated like some kind of weird taboo. I don't mind it that much myself anymore. I may be a member of the Ushinomiya family, but the truth is that, for these last 6 years, I've been living with my grandparents on my late mother's side, and I've even been using her family name. When those grandparents passed away one after another, I basically had no choice but to go back and live with the old bastard. Don't get me wrong, I didn't just run away from home or anything like that. The only one at fault here is my dad. I don't really bring Kyrie-san. Ooh, that's the perfect grade message. Being able to hold that old bastard's reins and ride him out is no mean feat. Still, the way that old bastard betrayed my mom... Well, unfortunately, I still haven't fully gotten over that. We'll be getting there soon. Johnny cleared his throat, trying to change the subject. Please forgive my indiscretion. It seems this old woman has said too much already. If I have hurt your feelings... I don't mind it, and no one's feelings are hurt. Don't worry, Kumasawa-bachan. Kumasawa-san seemed to regret speaking out of turn, but I was more concerned about being worried over something like that, so I stood up and passed it off lightly. Hey, take a shot every time I mess up. Actually, you might die from alcohol poisoning, never mind. After that, I had a sip of my drink and headed over to Maria and Jessica, who were gazing out at the silhouette of the island. Hi, welcome back. They're just going to the mansion itself, and Battler got sick on the high-speed boat. So they're just talking now, and just getting to know each other, and Battler's kind of, not wanting to talk about his beef with his dad, right? Because in Battler's head, I can't remember the exact... I think it really is what he thinks. The dad abandoned the mom, right? And Battler got pissed at that. So when his birth mother passed away, Battler moved away in anger. Like that sort of thing.
I saw the island! I saw the island!
Where is it? Oh, I see it now. Even after 6 years, the island hasn't changed a bit. We're almost there, aren't we? Still on silhouette in front of us, I'd gotten pretty close. Hound's name is Rokunjima? It's a small island about 10 kilometers around. Is that the right one? Located in the Izu archipelago. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hell, since they call this the stop saying it! Archipelago. The Izu 7. Lots of people think there are only 7 islands, but that's not true. There's actually several more, and Rokunjima is one of the minor islands that don't get counted. Even if that weren't the case, I doubt you'd find many people who knew about this island. Only people connected to the Ushinomiya family ever go there. In other words, outsiders and tourists never have any reason to care about it. Archipelago. Archipelago? 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 Shit. I'm a bit bad with this. Which one? Archipelago. Archipelago. So, you'll never find this island's name in the travel version, like Chimera. Chimera. Archipelago. 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 What do you got different ones? Different ones. Archipelago. Papi Pupebo. Papi Pupa. Archipelago. Like that? What are the different ones? What's happening? Is it just that hard of a word? Stop changing it! Archipelago. 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 Okay, if it says it again, I'll Google it. Only the Ushinomiya family lives there, and only people connected to the Ushinomiya family come and go from in there. There's nothing there except a harbor and a mansion. The vast majority of the island is just uncultivated forest. Such a waste. When it could be made into a nice golf course or something. Archipelago. Who made this word? I hate this. However, when you realize that the entire coastline is a private beach, it starts to sound pretty magnificent. Arceus? Archipelago. What if that sounds lame? It sounds like archipelago, like of a bird. Who's... I know who Arc is, but archipelago? And it happened that year. Archipelago. Like a long time... What is it? He probably guessed it by now, but to put it simply... Well, the Ushinomiya family is just rolling in dough. The head family apparently possesses a vast fortune, and Dad and the others who make up the branch families have built up plenty of wealth for themselves, putting success in their respective businesses. I've been living a commoner's life at my grandparents' home these 6 years, so I've completely forgotten. But the old bastard's house really is elegant, and everything about it is tuned to match the snobbish taste of the annoyingly rich. Come to think of it, I guess that makes George Aniki, Jessica, Maria, and me wealthy, high-class gentlemen and ladies. Needless to say, none of us think ourselves that way. I don't see myself as being rich, and George Aniki, who takes self-discipline very seriously, doesn't let himself get too comfortable. Jessica is always complaining that she'd rather move to the city than be rich. And Maria is still a kid who isn't even interested in money at all. Oh, hello, thank you for the subscription. Thank you, little ogre. Does that attitude really make us any less snobbish? From the perspective of people in poverty who can't pay the bills, they really have been blessed with a lot. But this isn't the place to explain any further, so I won't. Anyway, it's the same as not being able to choose the parents you're born from. I didn't ask to be born into a rich family, and I don't really think it's something to be envied. It can be pretty trying when people are prejudiced against you just because you're rich and refuse to judge you by your own merits. As I pondered these sentimental thoughts, Maria started shouting and leaned over the railing. Well, I heard that happens a lot for indie musicians who, like, their parents are very famous musicians and they're just trying to make their name, but it's like, oh, you're the child of the famous blah, 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 right? Of course you do good at that. And they're just like, no, I suck. Thank you, asshole. Well, thank you for the bits. Thank you. I forgot how to pronounce Archipelago. Archipelago, right? I got it this time. Archipelago. Okay. Thank you for the bits. Thank you, plastic. Okay.
どうしたんだよ、マリア。何か落としちゃったのか？
What's wrong, Maria? Did you drop something? I gotta make this more natural. I guess it's better, not completely character. Yeah, I'm a perfectionist with my own voice. I'm like, I gotta improve. Isn't this where I think? Yeah, I think. Maria kept yelling, Khan. At first, it sounded as though she had dropped something, but while she shouted, she also pointed over the ocean. Pointed? What's wrong? What's gone? I'll look for it too if you want. Dive in the water. Come on, Georgie. What is it? If she dropped something, she probably would have looked down at the floor, but Maria was pointing out over the ocean. One would assume by the gesture that she had spotted something, but she kept saying that something wasn't there. It's strange. However, since my last memories of this place came from 6 years ago, I was able to spot it before Aniki, who comes here every year. Huh? Bori? If I remember correctly, wasn't there a torii or something on top of a small crag around here? That's right, it was definitely there. I remember it well, since as we got closer to the island, it's the first thing to greet us. Like a landmark. Wow, you're amazing, Battler. Even though it's been 6 years, you remembered. It was here, wasn't it? I remember too. Tutelari? Tutelari? The Tutelari, God's shrine and that torii-like thing were standing. What is with these words? We're standing all alone in that crag. And now that you mentioned, they are gone, right? Okay, sorry, I messed up with it. Here, just one sec. And now that you mention it, they are gone, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they were still there last year.
Gone.
I fear for your safety, Maria. Maybe they were washed away by the waves or something. It was a small crag, so it probably got worn out way out over time. Oh, thank you for the subscription. Enjoy the emotes. Thank you, Alma. Well, that's my theory. If any of you want to get ahead of me, you can always, like, let's say I end the stream, blah, 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 right? You can always play and go ahead of me, so you can have fun there. If you want to catch up faster, but it's still pretty, I recommend reading the Umineko manga. I heard it's really good. So much that people say, well, you don't want to play the novel? Okay, read the manga at least. I heard it's huge too, and really good, so I'd probably recommend that then. If you want to read more, don't watch anime unless you want to be amused. I don't want to be mean, but don't watch the anime. You can. Don't watch it for your first time for experiencing it. There we go. Well, that's my theory too. It was last summer that it disappeared. But they say... okay, so... Umineko, if you go to like how long to beat, the whole series is like 110 hours. Don't ask why I'm insane like that. But, so if you divide that, that's like 50 hours, right? And nice intensive stuff, 56 maybe? And the anime only has 26 episodes, and they do 4 huge arcs in 26 episodes, so it's very rushed. And I thought, you know, when I first watched Umineko, I was a bit confused. I thought, this is awesome, where's season 2, right? But then I actually played like the first question arc, and I think the second one, and then I was like, oh, holy shit! It puts the other one to shame. It puts the enemy to shame. It's like that powerful. So you think it's like, imagine if Twilight Princess on its own is pretty alright. It's pretty good, right? It's pretty good. But the manga was the default thing, with all that depth that the Twilight Princess manga gives. That type of stuff. They say an enormous lightning bolt came crashing down in the evening and smashed that shrine. The fisherman must know that having a thunderbolt fall upon our honored tutelary. Is that how you say tutelary? God must be important of approaching misfortune. Kuwabara. She's trying to scare her? Kumasawa-san stopped impulsively as she was teasing us, rubbing her hands together while intoning a Japanese phrase to ward off lightning. However, Maria apparently took this seriously and stared fixedly over the ocean to where the crag housing the shrine god was supposed to be.
A portent of this fortune.
Thank you for the follow.
よせよ熊沢さん。
Enough, Kumasawa-san.
マリアはそういう冗談の通じない年頃なんだからさ。
Maria isn't old enough to get that kind of joke.
大丈夫だよマリアちゃん。
It's okay, Maria.
偶然だよ。
It's just a coincidence.
何も怖いことなんか起きないよ。
Nothing scary's gonna happen. Trojaniki put a hand on Maria's shoulder to calm her down. And Maria's sharp-eyed expression didn't waver.
Misfortune. Misfortune.
Maria muttered that word over and over. What's the best time for Umineko, you think? Late nights? Apparently, repeating a single word over and over is a habit that Maria's had for a long time. However, since the word she was saying was literally an ill omen, it was a bit creepy. That's hot.
おいおいマリア、そんなに何度も繰り返してたら本当に不吉がやってきちまうぜ。
Hey now, Maria. If you say it over and over like that, misfortune will really end up happening, you know? I tapped Maria's other shoulder. Maria whipped her head around, stared into my face, and spoke unblinkingly. I love this song!
Misfortune is coming.
来るってどこからさ？
Huh? And just where is it coming from? I answered lightheartedly, trying to break the tension in the air. At that moment, Maria held up a finger, raised her arm high, and pointed up to the heavens. When I looked up, I saw that the sky was still just as cloudy, but it had grown a great deal more leaden than it had been that morning. Blah, blah, blah. Ave Maria! Thank you for the hype train, by the way. That's right. They were saying that a typhoon was approaching. We had planned to spend one night at the island, but if this storm doesn't pass quickly, I won't be able to make it to school on Monday. I don't think you should go. Well, I guess it makes for a pretty good excuse to be absent. Thank you for the follow. She apparently sensed some kind of misfortune in this cloudy sky. She's been muttering that non-stop for a while. Girls of Maria's age tend to be very impressionable. She says about that age that many girls start to get excited about sixth senses and whether they have any psychic potential and stuff. For all we know, this might be due to her childish, sensitive nature. You really think so, Butler?
大丈夫だよマリアちゃん。天気は今夜くらいには崩れる。
That does not look like good weather.
明日には良くなって綺麗な青空になってるよ。
It's okay, Maria. The weather might get worse tonight, but tomorrow it'll clear up and become a pretty blue sky.
Pretty blue sky.
そう。明日になれば綺麗な青空になるよ。
That's right. By tomorrow, it would be a pretty blue sky.
止まない雨はないし、晴れない雲だってない。
There's no rain that doesn't end, and no clouds that never clear.
やまない雨。Rain that doesn't end. 晴れない雲。Clouds that never clear.
確かに台風が近づいてるけどよ。すぐに過ぎちまうって。
I know the typhoon's coming, but that soon will go away.
大丈夫さ、マリア。
It'll be okay, Maria. Bye bye, thank you for coming. Oh, she's crying, right? Maria started yelling. It looked as though she was having a tantrum because no one could understand what she was trying to say. What in the world is Maria trying to so desperately to warn us about? Unable to understand her, we couldn't help but feel a vague sense of misfortune. I've heard that everyone can feel the supernatural, but that it weakens as you age. That might mean that Maria, the youngest one of us all, still possessed some kind of sense that the rest of us had lost. You came at the right time. I wonder if that sense is sending her a warning. At that moment, Kumasawa-san quietly opened her mouth. Oh, slow down, Kuma. Rumor has it that long ago, Rokenjima was...
Kumasawa-san.
Kumasawa-san.
その話はなしにしようぜ。
Let's not talk about that now. Just as Kumasawa-san was about to tell some kind of story, Jessica sharply interrupted her. Jessica's tone was extremely firm for her. I wanted to push her further, just out of simple curiosity. But judging by the look on Jessica's face, whatever Kumasawa-san was likely to say would probably make Maria even more uneasy. I did try to press her for the story. The odds were pretty good that it wouldn't be anything bright and cheery.
それは申し訳ございませんね。ここの風は年寄りには応えますんで、ちょっと失礼させていただきます。
Do you like the atmosphere? I like this tension. The wind here is hard to bear for the elderly, so if you would excuse me for now. Gossipers have no reason to hang around after they've been told to stop chatting. When Kumasawa-san finally realized that she'd overstepped her bounds, she went back inside the boat. Yeah, the Higurashi. I don't like phone booths for that reason. You know why. Everyone who watched Higurashi or played, you know I don't like, for a while there, also scared of certain foods because I thought there'd be like a nail in them. And also scared of doors because go home. After she left, Uncle Hideyoshi showed up in her place. You don't, the Higurashi things. There's something. Since he'd arrived mid-conversation, he completely failed to notice the complicated atmosphere that hung about the scene. Oh, this man powerful. So he refreshingly and unwittingly swept that atmosphere aside. So in the end, it was his lack of tact that brightened the mood. Looks like we're almost there. Okay, just a bit more. Took forever at the speed we went today, didn't it? I don't know how to do this stupid fucking... Wonder whose fault that was.
秀吉おじさんも勘弁してくださいよ。
Ah, Uncle Hideyoshi, give me a break already.
もっと言ってやってください。
Come on, don't stop there.
たく、バトラのせいで時間かかりすぎだぜ。
Seriously, thanks to Battler here, it's taken forever. Maria probably thought that everyone was refusing to listen to her. Stop laughing at my son Hideyoshi! Not like this. She hung her head, wearing a fretful expression. As she did, Tortroniki crouched down to meet her eyes and looked to her kindly.
Maria-chan.
Maria,
何も怖くないよ。
there's nothing to be afraid of.
だって、僕たちが一緒だもの。
Because we're all together.
一緒だと何も怖くないんだよ。
There's nothing to be afraid of if we're together.
言ってごらん。
Go ahead and say it.
一緒だと何も怖くない。There's nothing to be afraid of if we're together.
うん。
Yes.
一緒だと何も怖くない。
There's nothing to be afraid of if we're together.
そうさ、ジョージの兄貴の言う通りだぜ。俺たちが一緒にいると、いつだって何だって絶対に怖くねえんだ。
That's right. Exactly what George Aniki said. If we stick together, there'll never be anything at all to be afraid of.
ジェシカ
Right, Jessica?
な間違いないぜ。
Yeah, no doubt about it.
ジョージ兄さんの言うことはいつも本当だよ。
George Nissan says is always true, Mario. Hmm.
ジョージお兄ちゃんはいつも本当。
I guess he tries to be honest. There's just one other issue. Yes.
僕は嘘をつかないよ。
I don't lie.
だから信じて。
So trust me.
みんなと一緒にいれば何も怖くないんだよ。
There's nothing to be afraid of if we're all together.
ジョージお兄ちゃんは嘘をつかない。George お兄ちゃん doesn't lie. 信じる。I trust you. みんなと一緒にいれば怖くない。
Oh, sure.
There's nothing to be afraid of. We're all together.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. What time works best for Umineko? Like late night like this? Or maybe like 1 hour earlier than today? Or would people like a lot earlier? If I do a lot earlier, then I can go longer, but who knows? Not afraid, you sure? Mario jumped into George Aniki's arms and hugged him tightly. After Aniki patted her head, she jumped away again. Her facial expression had undergone a 180-degree change, turning back to normal. She was once again in the ordinary Maria. Pretty good. Okay, so around maybe a bit earlier. There's nothing to be afraid of anymore because we're together. Okay, oops.
ああそうだぜ
Yeah, that's it.
もう平気みたいだな
You look all better now.
マリアは強いな偉いぜ
You're strong. That's awesome.
I'm awesome.
なんやどうした
I think I'll stop once you meet all the family members. You only have like 2 left, right? And some servants. Hey now, what's going on here?
マリアちゃん
Mario-chan, no, Mario didn't get seasick, did she?
まあそんなとこです。
I wish I could do the justice, but I don't know how to do something next. Well, something like that.
もうすぐ着きますね。
They'll be arriving soon. The harbor was already drawing near. Oh, what's here? Umineko no Naku Koro ni Rondo of the Witch and Reasoning. How do you know you're awake right now? Oh, right. Achievement unlocked. Welcome back to Rokanjima. The boat gave a big... The boat gave a big shudder. Seems we talked to the harbor. The boat's driver came out and jumped to the pier with the mooring rope? A large man in a tuxedo was waiting there for us with a warm smile. I didn't recognize his face, but judging by his clothes, I guessed he was a servant of the Ushiromiya head household. You're dreaming of me? Cool. You guys are... Oh, Gora! That's him! Like Gora cheese. I love the song. Is his name Rain? Welcome home, my lady.
だいぶ遅かったので心配しておりました
You were so late in returning that I began to worry. Hi, Jens, you're streaming this late? Hi! Hello, alien boy! Hello, everybody! Whoa! Thank you for the raid. Hi, I'm Riale, right? I'm a wandering Pamio, so I'm a dog that wanders around like... You know those dogs that you see outside, like maybe a shop, and you're like, is that dog supposed to be here? Who do they belong to? That's me! Emphasis on dog. Bye. We're playing Umineko no Naku Koro ni, right? So, Umineko, when they cry. So, same creator as Higurashi. The very popular one, more popular one. He also does Grows Gun Days, right? I think Ryukishi 07. But yeah, I think we're gonna stop soon, but it's like a nice little sound novel. So sit back if you're looking someplace to chill other than that. Hi, Jan, thank you again for the raid. How are you? What's up? Okay, we're with Gouda Cheese here. Welcome home. Maybe once I get inside the mansion itself. Welcome home, my lady. You were so late in returning that I began to worry.
心配ありがとう。
Thanks for caring. Wait, does Jessica live here at the mansion? Or outside? Hello, welcome.
ウドの大木が怖がっちゃってよ。
This moron got so
それ
scared,
で徐行運転だったってわけ。
we had to slow down.
マジでうぜえぜ。
It was seriously annoying.
うるせえ。いつか逆の立場になったら覚えてろ。
Shut up! Someday when the shoe's on the other foot, you'll remember this. Ugh. At this rate, word will spread out to the whole family. I'll be the big conversation piece during dinner. Even without this, everyone would be talking about me because of that 6-year gap. But now I've given them an even juicier topic. Yes, technically this is the first full-blown Umineko stream. Ooh, oh, bingo. I tested it on stream before, but it was like a little bit just to see if it would go fine. There's also the manga. But this is the first one. Thank you again, Jam to the raid. Damn it! Why does the Ushiromiya family have to live on this isolated island? Don't mind me, I'm messing up. It's been, how many hours have I been today? 7 hours in total streaming. There's something wrong with it. In the meantime, the boat had finished its mooring. A small plank was lowered so that we could get down. One by one, our parents came up from inside the boat. Oops. You must all be quite tired from your long trip. Madam, please allow me to assist you.
ありがとう。
Thank you.
お久しぶりね。ゴーダさんもお元気？
It's been a while, Goda. How are you? Ogenki? I like him. I thank you for your concern. It is always my pleasure to serve.
バトラ君はゴーダさんとは初対面じゃない？
Battler, isn't this your first time meeting Goda?
確か6年前はお勤めじゃなかったですよね。
If I'm not mistaken, you weren't working here 6 years ago, right? Just setting up the lore, we have a servant here who hasn't been here before. Indeed. You want to rub his chin? I do. So please, allow me to greet him for the first time. It is an honor to meet you, Battler-sama.
俺もタッパには多少の自信があったんだが、でっけえ人だな。
I'm pretty confident about my height, but you're huge.
紛れもなく初対面だぜ。
This is definitely our first meeting.
こんな大男あったら絶対忘れないさ。
I never forget meeting a big guy like you.
どうも、はじめまして。
It's a pleasure.
バトラス。
I'm Battler. I was looking forward to meeting you.
昨年から後宮本家にお仕えさせていただいております使用人のゴーダと申します。
I am Goda, your servant, and I've been working for the Ushinomiya head family since the year before last. Although last year, okay.
どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
何かご用命がございましたらいつでもお申し付けください。
If there is anything you need, please feel free to rely on me at any time.
ゴーダさん、お久しぶりです。
Terminals? My bad. Goda, it's been some time.
ジョージ様、ご無沙汰をいたしております。お手をどうぞ。
It has been too long, George-sama. Please allow me to assist you.
あんた相変わらず
Hideyoshi's so plump, I like it. As usual, you're a pro at welcoming guests. How do you tell an accent?
もし職に困ったらいつでもわしに声をかけるんやで。
If you ever need a job, just let me know, okay?
いつでもや
Hey,
っとったろ。
not like this. I've been suffering with this the entire time. I don't understand an accent for him. I'd hire you anytime.
これは身に余る光栄です。
You do me too much honor.
どうぞお手を、秀吉様。
It's good? Okay, name every good that is ever good at ever in the good land of good. Thank you, James. Please allow me to assist you, Hideyoshi. So, Hideyoshi, Goda then lent a hand to everyone as they disembarked, greeting them as they passed. His speech and mannerisms had the refined polish of a professional. He was very graceful, in contrast with his initially tough-looking appearance. His large size made him seem a bit scary at first, but he was much more polite than my first impression had led me to believe. He claimed to have served on the island for 2 years, but he had doubtless worked at a similar job somewhere before. Isn't it pretty? After everybody disembarked, the mooring rope was untied and the boat started to steer away from the harbor. Let's see. It was probably returning to its home port in Nijo. That's why I'm embarrassed. I want to do him justice, but I'm just giving him a crack voice. I guess it's like comic relief. The captain waved his hand in farewell. And in the meantime, I guess you could treat this as like an audiobook, except when I talk like this. Maria conscientiously waved her hand back. How did I think about it? That must have been why I felt something out of place for a while now. Hey, you can't say the title name! I can't hear the cries of the seagulls.
Umineko?
Umineko? Seagulls?
鳥のか?
The birds? If I remember correctly, whenever we came to this island in the past, the seagulls always greeted us with their lively cries. Because of that, whenever I hear the cries of seagulls anywhere else, I get the feeling that I'm coming to a family conference. Oh, thank you for the statue. We're almost done. Once I get in the mansion, I think I'll stop. If I start earlier, then I can go longer. Okay. But then again, we've been at like 7 hours today. Crazy wolf. It feels tiring for some... My longest stream was like 11 hours, right? But I've been longer. Oh, hi, Lulu. Good morning again. Oh, shit. Except for the small part of the island where those of the Ushinomiya had family live. What the What?
どうしたの? Batara-kun.
What's wrong, Battler? Oh, Aunt Rosa. If anything, I hope I can make this like a show for you or like an anime. People always say I sound like an anime, right? It's just basic projection. Of course, when I'm more tired, I'll talk down here, right? Like that. But, ho-ho! Aunt Rosa. No, it's nothing really. I was just thinking it's a bit lonely without the cries of the seagulls. Oh, Umineko. Ara. My, that's true now that you mention it. Even though they're always so noisy, today there isn't one to be seen. Why no seagulls? Oh, thank God Rosa's not in aggro mode. Okay. Anytime Rosa and Maria are on the screen at the same time, I get worried. You know why, right? If you don't know, you're already strict. Maybe it's because the seagulls are having a get-together somewhere too? It's sad because she can be so sweet. Let's see. Maria, did you want to see the seagulls? I like hearing your voice in any form, really. Oh, thank you. That's sweet. Wait, even if I'm dying? Okay, I'll stop that. It's too late to be doing that. I'm too tired for that. Okay, but thank you. Thank you all. You have to keep doing better. You have to continue it and pressing. How did you see them? Still, it's a bit strange there isn't even a single one around. Maybe Jessica grilled them and ate them all. The hell? Don't say disturbing stuff like that! You get Maria believing it! Oh yeah, she believed. She did. It's over. I did not! What the hell would I do something like that? Oh my god, Battler. That's right. Oh shit. That's right. Jessica grilled them. Skin and meatballs, liver and onion. I don't know how to pronounce that or to do that the same way he did, but Battler's funny. He has a lot of personality, doesn't he? Mario, don't say that again. Swim in meatballs. Liver and onion. That's not it, Maria. Oi, stop doing that! As I smiled at her, she beamed. What happened? Oh, never guessed she was such a good sport. Alrighty then. From today on, I'll make you my #1 follower. To make fun of Jessica Maria attacked one looks you're just having fun. Okay. As I smiled at her, she beamed, looking overjoyed. Possibly because she was happy about this little connection we'd made with each other. That's not it, Maria. I've heard wild birds are attuned to change in the weather and the atmospheric pressure. The weather will probably get worse tonight. The seagulls might have returned to the nest early.
Not killed? Jessica didn't kill them?
Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm alright. No! I wouldn't do something like that! Adler, you admit right now that you lied!
バトラ君、マリアちゃんは素直な子だから、そういう冗談でも真に受けちゃうんだよ。
Adler, Maria is a naive girl. Naive? Okay. So she takes even jokes seriously.
冗談も少し選んだ方がいいよ。
You should choose your jokes more carefully. George Aniki gently scolded me. Even though I outstripped Haneki in height, Haneki was Haneki. Of course. There was no choice but to obediently apologize. Sure. My bad. Maria, that was a joke. The seagulls are crying. The seagulls are all taking it easy in their nest today. That's all.
Butler lied? George Oni-chan told the truth?
Had she actually been tricked despite all that fun she was having? Her pure eyes make me feel guilty. Maybe I went a little overboard with her after all. Yeah, that's right. What George Aniki said is true. Weather's bad, so they probably went home for the day. Doesn't mean they're gone. Right on, Rosa? That's right. Is Rosa a widow? I forgot. Tomorrow when the weather gets better, I'm sure they'll always come back so we can hear them call. Like they always do. No. The husband was like a run and dump type guy, right? If I remember correctly.
I'll wait until the weather gets better and they come back. Gotta wait until tomorrow. Gotta wait until the weather's better.
Maria was in a lighter mood and was looking forward to tomorrow. The seagulls would come back and fill the skies. Still, George Aniki really was amazing at taking care of kids. I think I remember Aniki taking good care of me as well when I was a brat 6 years ago. Aniki, that's probably your gift. George is amazing at taking care of young kids. If you wanted to, I bet you'd do great with a job in childcare, don't you think? Yeah, it's almost like George Nissan was born to do something like that. Personally, I think that'd suit you better than doing business in some company president office. Oh, no.
保育士さんは立派なお仕事だよ。単なる子供好き程度に務まる仕事じゃないね。
Childcare is a fine career path, but it's not the job where merely liking children is enough.
本当にジョージ君は謙虚ね。でも、バトラ君も子供のあやし方が上手よ。
You really are a modest George. That Balor is quite good with children too.
さっきはほんの少しの間だけど、マリアとっても楽しそうだった。
That seagull was me. Thanks for the French fry. Just a second ago, even though it didn't last long, Maria seemed to be having lots of fun.
これからも今みたいに遊んであげてね。
I stole your funnel cake to get played. Please, Keep on playing with her just like you did just now.
冗談は選んで
Just choose your jokes more carefully, okay? Hot Rosa winked at me, giggling a little. She's a real mother. I thought them. She tries. Sorry. She's a real mother. I thought to myself. I was happy to see Maria having fun.
Oi, Rosa!
I'm on, Rosa.
それにガキどもも何やってんだ
And you brats too. What the hell are you doing? Let's get going. Okay, we're coming. The old bastard was waving for us to hurry up. Yeah, we needed to get moving. We might as well have this conversation after setting our luggage down in our rooms.
それでは皆様、お泊まりのゲストハウスの方へご案内させていただきます。
Now then, everyone, allow me to lead you to the guest house where you will be spending the night. I hope this is going well. Have fun so far, and if you need to go ahead. And thanks for watching. It's hard to watch visual novel streams, isn't it?
どうぞこちらへ。
And if you miss one of the VODs, you will usually be there if you want to catch up. Or you can just catch up ahead of me. If you read like the manga, that'd probably be the fastest one. Or you can play the game by yourself, it'd probably be faster. I think I might play this again Sunday. Although if I wanted, I would do this maybe 2-3 times a week, but I'm not crazy yet. I need to balance a bit more. Koda-san called to everyone and led the way. Kumasawa-san brought up the rear. You like the music? It's really good, right? That's why it's a sound novel. They put big emphasis on music and the sound effects, and the ambience. Sorry, my nose. You probably won't get that in an audiobook, huh? Serpentine twisting path led through the dim forest. It ran a bit uphill. I guess the path was made all twisty so the slope wouldn't seem so steep. But personally, I'd have been happier if they had the guts to make some stairs in a straight line. No doubt they made the path twist on purpose, to put on airs of distance and importance. Hi, thank you for the follow. Before long, we saw the garden-style stone steps. From here on, I do have some memories. Go up these and... Hey, free audiobook then. At top of the stone steps, we saw a beautiful guest house. Right... Okay, let me get water then. Hold on, I have some. Oh, this one's pretty! I love the garden. Okay. Its facade was lovely, of course, but more importantly, we couldn't enter its doors without having our hearts stolen away by the splendor of the beautiful rose garden spreading before it. Didn't they use this song for something specific? I remember. Basically, I haven't played the Anza arcs yet, but I know some spoilers. Question arc, I remember some. Mainly the first two, I think. Mainly the first one, for sure. Not the order, though. I remember nothing. I remember small bombs. Ah. It's as beautiful as ever this year. A real delight for the eyes. After climbing the stone steps, the people greeted by this rose garden gave voice to their impressions one by one. Is it just me, or are the flowers a little less lively this year? It's probably because it wasn't even that hot this summer. Once you're inside, I stopped. Cross should be there too. I also believe that was a factor. Sadly, this year's blooming is a tad inferior when compared to last year's. Even so, it was a delightful rose garden. I remember that even 6 years ago, huge numbers of roses had greeted us every year. This rose garden was the first thing that greeted the people who came to Rokkenjima. Rokkenjima? Stop it, noise! Noise! Almost even our parents, who came every year, couldn't help but give voice to their admiration. In fact, it seemed to have undergone a power-up from the garden in my memories of 6 years ago. Oh, a lot has changed, Battler. Rokkenjima. This place is always so amazing. Her breasts are huge, dude! It would be wonderful to have a rose garden like this at home. Give it up. Oh, rose pricks hurt, yeah. Who do you think would take care of it? Roses are a real pain with bugs and diseases to worry about. Do any of you like gardening?
キリエ姉さんは毎日バラの手入れをしてて
Compare her chest with everyone else with a big chest in this game. That's my nose! Well, from what I've heard, Kirie-ne-san takes care of the rose every day and makes sure no bugs get anywhere near it, right? Huh? What are you talking about?
そうなんです。
That's right.
この人の場合はバラの方から虫を求めていっちゃうから、どっちかというとたちの悪い食虫植物ってところね。
Though in this person's case, the rose goes after insects like some nasty carnivorous plant.
ああ、そういう話かよ。
Oh, so that's what you mean.
たく。ローザ、今日はそういう話は勘弁してくれよ。
Come on, Rosa. Can you give that a rest just for today?
もうそういうのはすっかり足を洗ったん
I
だ
put
ぜ。
that sort of thing completely behind me.
どうかしら。ルドルフ兄さんは
Oh,
遺伝子
shit.
的レベル
She
で
got
だ
you.
らしないですし。
I wonder, after all, you're a womanizer on oh, I read it again. I wonder, after all, you're a womanizer on an almost genetic level.
大丈夫よローザさん。あんまり
Oh, no, no, she's got him by the balls. He'll be
根
okay.
元からちょんって切っちゃうから。
No need to worry, Rosa. When a rose gives you too much trouble, it's always best to snip it at the root.
物騒なお話ですね。
Kumasawa, funny.
モテる男はいつもリスクと隣り合わせなんや。
Guys who are popular with the ladies are always forced to live dangerously.
わしも来世じゃもうちょい美形に生まれたいもんやで。
I sure hope I turn out a bit prettier in my next life. You look fine.
だから秀
The
吉
only
に
thing
さ
you could do is, I don't know, just go for a different look. Or try thinner, I guess, if you want, or just rather lean muscle. I'm not sure if is he round friend or like kingpin round where it's like, haha, kingpin, you're so fat. And he's like, 98% of my body is muscle. So he like crushes you. Yeah, Hideyoshi-san, like I keep saying, it isn't like that at all.
キリエも物騒な話なんかやめろい。
And Kirie, stop it. You're freaking me out.
俺のバラがしおれちまったじゃん。
It made my rose wilt.
ほら、マリアちゃん。
They flirting or what? Hey, Maria, look over here.
こっちのバラは特に立派だよ。
These roses are especially magnificent. A full beard, that sounds good too. That would be better fitting, maybe. Magnificent roses.
かぐわしい匂いだぜ。
Smells pretty sweet.
俺のエレガントさにぴったりだな。
Look, this suits my elegance perfectly.
おいよせよ。
Hey, cut it out!
マリアが真似してトゲで怪我するだろ。
Maria's gonna imitate you and get hurt by the thorns. She yelled at me as I leaned into the smell the rose's scent with an exaggerated gesture. I thought she was overreacting, but when I turned around, I saw Maria imitating my every gesture and Trojaniki smiling broadly at us.
ほら、バラの
Oops,
トゲは
hi, I
痛い
keep pressing
よ
too fast. Hey now, Maria, be careful. Rose thorns can hurt.
少女お兄ちゃん、このバラだけ変。George お兄ちゃん、only this rose is strange.
変？
Strange. Strange?
どうしたんだよ。
What's wrong? What's wrong? Maria pointed at a single rose. I immediately understood why she found it odd. In the midst of all these magnificent roses, one single rose was starting to wilt. There wasn't any particular reason. Some roses flourished and others wilt. That's all there was to it. But Maria seemed very concerned about the only unhealthy one in the group. It must have made her feel lonely.
このバラだけ元気がなくて。か
So,
わいそう。
do you feel sad for this rose because it's the only one that isn't healthy?
他はみんな元気なのに、これだけ
Attention to detail.
The others are all healthy, but this one's sad.
まあ、咲いたり枯れたりはそれぞれだからな。一足先にしおれる代わりに、そのバラは他のどのバラよりも早く開花できたんだと思うぜ。
Well, they all bloom and wither at their own paces. I'll bet this one's just starting to wilt early because it got to bloom before any of the others. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Umineko! Stop.
そうだよな。
Yeah, that's right.
いっぱい咲いて、その役目を終えてお休みに入ったってだけのことだと思うぜ。
It probably just bloomed like crazy, fulfilled its duty, and went to sleep.
そんなに気に病むことはねえさ。
You shouldn't get so worked up about it. It seemed that Maria's sensitive nature was making her feel some emotional pain for the rose that wilted along. Well, it's strong. Good trait to have. Even though she understood the logic of it, it still felt lonely to her.
じゃあマリアちゃん、帰るまでの間、このバラをお世話してあげるといいよ。
Then, Maria, why didn't you look after this rose until we leave? Why was your life? You know, like, because they're not living human beings. So they, because people will step on flowers, but they might think twice before stepping on a person. Giorgianiki straightened up and felt around in his pocket. He then took out a wrapper from not the candy wrapper he had been sucking on the plane. He twisted it into a thin string and gently tied it to the rose as a sort of marker. Well, that works. Hey, that's pretty cute.
これがこのバラの後で
Shit.
お水とかをあげに来てごらん。
Let's mark it with this. Later on, you can come here and give it some water.
バラさんもきっと喜ぶと思うよ。
I'm sure Mr. Rose will find it happy. How close am I to getting inside the house? Really close, right? I like that they take their time with this and not rush through the plot.
何か名前をつけてあげるといいよ。
I think you should give Mr. Rose a name. What
そ
name?
うすると
What name?
バ
What
ラさん
name?
も喜ぶと思うし、
Beatrice.
マリアちゃんと心もきっと通い合うと思うよ。
Beatrice. For how to say Beatrice in Italian. I'm sure that'll make it happy, and you'll get to know it a little better.
A name? Name?
Naming OCs be like... Though she still wore her usual sullen face, Maria crossed her arms and began to consider this intently. At the very least, she appeared to have been completely pulled out of her slump. Nice going, Aniki.
ジョージ兄さんって昔から包容力があるよな。
George Nisan has always been really understanding. Yeah, there's just one issue.
尊敬するぜ。
Can't help but respect him. There's just one thing I don't respect.
だな。
Yeah,
人徳ってやつだろ。
I guess he was just born that way.
後で爪の赤をもらってきてやるから。
We've got to start picking up tips. Yeah, right? You see people's lives, the good and the bad.
お前が子供の頃にもこんなに立派だったんか。
Was this garden just as magnificent when you were all kids? How's this accent? Is it killing your ears? Not the accent itself, I think I'm doing it atrocious. It was only after I stopped living here that it grew so big.
前の庭園の方が素朴で愛着があったんだけどね。
Before that, the garden was much simpler, though I'm still attached to that one.
兄さんがちょっと悪趣味にいじりすぎたのよ。
Nissan fiddled with that too much, with that vaguely bad taste of his.
前の方がずっと良かったんだから。
I liked it much better before. Stop, no! Eva, you've got to think positive. Setting aside how it used to look, its beauty now is something to be admired. You'll be able to relax a lot better if you look at it that way.
別にそんな意味じゃ。
I didn't mean it like that.
ただ私は昔の方が素敵だった庭園をあなたにも見てほしかったなって。
She cares a lot about him, Loki. I was just saying that I wanted you to see this garden the way it was supposed to be before. Or was before, too.
それでは皆様、よろしいでしょうか。
Everyone, if you please.
そろそろお部屋の方にご案内いたします。
I shall guide you to your rooms now. Goda-san called to everyone to ask if we were ready. But our hearts had been completely stolen away by the rose garden that none of us had seen for a year. So, we didn't pay much attention to him. Shit. Since we were in a travel group, it wasn't like we had a strict schedule to follow. Besides, since our parents were visiting their old home, full of nostalgia, it wasn't like they had to let themselves be heard on by anyone or anything. There's one person who could. Understanding the situation, Goda-san continued to wait, smiling widely, until our parents got tired of their roses and told them to guide us to our rooms. There you go. Are we in? Oh? Oh?
おい
Hey!
カノン君やないか
Furniture! Hey! I'm visiting Canon. Canon? Is I say it?
久しぶりやな元気か
Yo, he's so energetic. It's been so long! How are you doing? Uncle Hideyoshi suddenly shouted. Rain. No, this is Rain. This is Canon's theme, right? In the direction he was waving was a slender boy. See, Hideyoshi is like that a weird relative you meet at family meetups, but despite them being boomer, they don't make fun of you. Like, hi, I do art, or hi, I do this singing, I do this and this, and they're like, oh, that's pretty cool, huh? You making money that way? Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Canon's boy. Shannon, girl. Y'all. Ugh. In the direction he was waving was a slender boy. Meeting him right after a huge inland coda probably emphasized his small stature. The boy was in the middle of the transporting piled up gardening tools and like in a wheelbarrow. When he realized he was being called to stop, he set down the wheelbarrow, took his hat off, and bowed his head. Bye-bye, good luck in your essay. I'm going to do it in parts if it gets really confusing, right? We're almost done here.
Konnichiwa.
Who is the Seiyu? Good afternoon. Let me think. Hold on, I got. Who let's hear more. Stop it! I figured he was probably younger than me, and I realized with the general atmosphere surrounding him that he was another servant. He greeted us in response to Uncle Hideyoshi's call, but he seemed like he might be pretty unsociable most of the time. It was a greeting that lacked feeling. When Goda-san noticed that our interests had shifted towards him, he went to the boy's side and introduced him to us.
バトラ様、ご紹介いたします。
Battler-sama, allow me to introduce you.
後宮本家にお仕えしております使用人の一人です。
This is one of the servants of the Ushiromiya had household.
カノンさん、お客様にご挨拶を。
Kanon, good our guest.
はじめまして。
I'm pleased to meet you.
使用人の
I am the servant.
カノンです。
Kanon. Oh, there you go. Yep, my first impression wasn't wrong. He seemed to be unsociable, or at least not so good at talking. Compared to Goda-san, who was extraordinarily polished as a servant, you couldn't help but feel an inexperience typical of his age. When Goda-san urged him in a whisper to give a bit more about the introduction, the boy named Kanon only cast his eyes downward.
カノンさん、もう少し何か挨拶することはできませんか？
Kanon, could you perhaps give them a little more of a greeting?
いえ。
No.
僕たちは
Because we
家具ですから。
are furniture. I knew it. He didn't seem to be refusing to greet us out of spite. Rather, he seemed to have fallen silent because he didn't know what else to say to us in a greeting. Oh.
カノン君は寡黙でさ、余計な
Oh, Jessica.
勝負なんだよ。
Well, Kanon's really shy and doesn't tend to talk much.
愛想は少し悪いけど。
He might not be that sociable, but deep down he's a really good person.
誤解しないで。
Don't get him wrong.
ここに勤めて3年になるんだっけ？
You've been working here for 3 years, haven't you?
確かゴーダさんより1年長いんだよな、カノン君。
Did he share you started a year before Goda-san, right? Even though he wasn't exactly giving a terrible first impression, Jessica hurriedly backed him up. Hi, thank you for the— I didn't think I'd get another raid before I end. Oh my god. Once you get in, the minute we see the inside, it's over. Hi, thank you for the raid floor. Welcome. I hope you had a good stream. We're about to end, but we're playing Umineko. Almost. I see. Apparently his unsociable nature causes him trouble a lot. Okay then. Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Battler. I'm 18. How old are you? 16, right? He fell silent. still wondering whether or not it was a question he'd have to answer. But here again, Jessica plowed ahead.
確か私たちの2つ下だから16だったよな。
If I remember correctly, Kanon's 2 years younger than us, so 16, right?
はい、そうです。
Yes, that is correct. It looked like he would have preferred not to tell us his age if given the choice. That was probably because he thought we'd look down on him for it. I remember that when I was around his age. I hated being asked how old I was by adults. I see. 16, huh? I remember someone who really liked Kanon. Very related to him. They were funny. Had a good heart. They have a good heart. I see. 16, huh? That's gotta be a delicate time. Yeah, almost till it. What was it? How many hours today in total? Oh my god. Which means I probably asked something I shouldn't have.
近いとして嬉しいぜ。
I'm glad you're about our age.
気さくにバトラって呼んでくれよな。
Just be cool and call me Battler.
俺も君のことはカノンって呼ぶぜ。
And I'll call you Kanon.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much.
お気持ちだけで結構です。バトラ様。
But the sentiment alone is sufficient, Battler. Sama. Jessica looked panicky for some reason. She seemed to think my impression of Kanon was getting worse because of his refusal. Well, as a girl, Jessica probably can understand the fretful male heart at his age. This age, as his elder, even by just 2 years, I took it upon myself to be understanding of that.
Kanon-san, もう少し愛想よくはできませんか?
Kanon, could you perhaps be a little more courteous?
笑顔も使用人の義務ですよ。
A smiling face is also part of a servant's duty.
申し訳ありません。
My apologies.
努力します。
I shall make an effort.
ゴーダさん、カノン君もいろいろ頑張ってるんですよ。
Goda, Kanon is trying his best, yes? It looked like he was often warned about being unsociable. Apparently, he hadn't improved on it one bit. Hey, at least if he can get the job done, it should be fine as long as he's not mean. Goda kept his business smile, but let a small sigh of resignation escape.
それではまだ仕事がありますので。
Well then, I still have work to do.
失礼します。
If you'll excuse me. It looked like Kanon himself was uncomfortable remaining sullen here any longer. Hi! After another perfunctory bow, he turned around and started pushing the wheelbarrow again. Just then, the wheelbarrow suddenly wobbled and fell, scattering the load. I guess the wheelbarrow's single wheel got caught up on a pebble and lost its balance.
何をしてるんですか? ささ、早く片付けて。
What do you think you're doing? No, open it up quickly. Koda-san urged him to hurry in a quiet voice, as though hinting it was shameful for a servant to appear clumsy in front of guests. Kanon wordlessly reloaded the wheelbarrow with the fallen objects, as if to say that he understood quite well without being told. He seemed to be fine with the light-looking gardening tools, shovels and such, but he looked like he was having trouble getting his arms around and lifting some of the sacks of fertilizer.
大丈夫かよ。そそっかしいな。
Are you okay? You're so careless.
ほら。
Here.
お嬢様、お召し物が汚れます。
My lady, you will dirty your garments.
ここはお任せください。
Please leave this to us. With a smooth motion, Goda took... Look here, took the shovel that Jessica had picked up. Sorry about that. Yeah. Behind him, Kanon was having trouble with the sacks of fertilizer.
お召し物が汚れる?
You dirty your garments? I'm doing okay.
安心しろよ。俺が着てるのはそんなお上品なものじゃねえぜ。
I'm gonna have a big rest after this. Don't worry. The ones I'm wearing aren't that expensive. My main focus is reading it, and then I'm also like, I want to read it more naturally. And want to do their characters justice. So not less. Don't worry. The ones I'm wearing aren't more. Don't worry. The ones I'm wearing aren't that extensive. You like that? So like, I'm also treating this as training time. Besides, I hate guys who just sit there and make the waitress pick up the fork they dropped at a restaurant. Lifted up the other bags that had fallen. Of course, they weren't light, but for me, it was a piece of cake. Kanon-kun looked at me, that surprised. It was the face of someone who'd never would have expected to receive help from a guest. Butler-sama.
結構です。僕が全てやりますので。
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of everything, so...
気にすんな。
don't you worry.
こう見えても鍛え方が違うぜ。
I may not look it, but I've got it where it counts. Since Kanon-kun looked like he hadn't yet gone through his own growth spurt, he was stuck with a sort of weak body. This kind of weight might have been too much for him.
結構重いね。
It's quite heavy.
カノン君が苦労するの。カノン君、気にしないで。
It's natural that it would be difficult for you. Don't worry about it, Kanon.
これぞ俺の見せ場さ。
Okay, my time to shine.
これでさっきの船の分はチャラだよな。
This makes up for the boat stuff from before, right?
この程度のことじゃ、さっきの大騒ぎが帳消しになるもんかよ。
As if this can make up for freaking out like that.
カノン君にも後で教えてやるよ。バトラったら面白いんだぜ。
Later, I'll tell you about it too, Kanon. That was totally hilarious. Almost there. As they did this, I piled up all the stuff back into the wheelbarrow.
お見苦しいところをお見せして申し訳ございませんでした。
I beg your forgiveness for letting you witness such unsightliness.
ささもう結構ですよ。
No, that's good enough.
言ってください。
Please go. Letting the guests who are supposed to feel welcome see such a disgraceful... I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you're having fun. Sorry, I'm messing up now because it's getting long. Must have been hideously embarrassing for a servant. Pressed I got to hurry up and go. Kanon-kun left.
ゴーダさんもいじめすぎよ。意地悪言わないで、あなたも手伝
You have a
って
good
よか
point
った
there.
んじゃない？
You're too harsh on him, Goda. Shouldn't you have helped him instead of being a bully?
これは
If the bully's telling you not to bully, I think that's saying something. That was wrong with me.
誠に申し訳ございませんで
I
した。
deeply implore your forgiveness. Without even a twitch in his smile, Goda apologized elegantly.
カノン君
No, no more Hideyoshi, please.
お父さんあるんやで。
Anon has a ton of things he's good at, too.
ただ
It's just that being young works against him all the
いろいろ
time.
と損をしとる。もったいないわ。
It's crying shame.
気難しい年頃さ。
Well, that's a prickly age.
そっとしといてやれよ。
Okay, maybe not. That's a good point. I'm utterly disappointed and you're ruining my experience by not reading properly. Maybe not that. Who knows? It's not simply enough impressing. I have to inspire people to want to impress themselves and also do their craft and also have my own pride. I'm like, I gotta do better. That's not enough. Just leave him be. That was a good one though. You win. After all, those now servants are the best kind. Isn't that right, Kumasawa-san?
ルドルフ様は手厳しゅうございます。
Rudolph-san, you truly are harsh.
私ほど使用人で寡黙な者はおりませんとも。
There is no servant as sound as me, of course. Everyone smiled wearily at that obvious lie. Even she herself didn't believe that, not in her wildest dreams. So, she must have said it to lighten the mood. Yeah, that's the kind of character Kumasawa's Ba-san used to be. The one stiff atmosphere had cleared up at once thanks to her cheerful smile.
そろそろ荷物を置きたいわね。
I'd like to set down our luggage soon.
ゴダさん、部屋割りはどうなってるのかしら。
Goda, what rooms are we all going to take?
昨年と同じになっております。
It shall be the same as the previous year.
さあ、ご案内いたします。
Allow me to guide you.
どうぞこちらへ。
Please, this way. We head towards a trim, elegantly simple guest house. This is going to be our temporary quarters for the night. Plus, the main one, since I think Battler has a lot of lines, that one, Daisuke Ono's nuance as Battler is just impeccable. Ooh. So I must learn. Kind of watch over hedge as the guests all enter the guest house. Then, he let his eyes fall on those heavy sacks of fertilizer piled up in the wheelbarrow. In his mind, he kept going over his previous mistake. Mood! Battler, taken strong and picked up the sacks in front of him. The sacks that Kanon couldn't lift himself. As if they were feathers. It would be extremely difficult for an outside observer to guess what emotions that favor had stirred up in Kanon. But as far as you could tell by watching him hang his head, there was something that he couldn't just let go of. Muttered words escaped his lips, Michael Morbius. But those words he murmured were so soft that they didn't reach even his own ears. Even I. Kanon hung his head, slightly biting his lower lip. Okay, Ren. I'll finish this line, but there you go. I remember the Rose Garden, but I don't remember this guest house at all. There you go. We're in. Let me save. Hold on. Thank you for coming for 2 long visual novel streams if you're able to. If only one, that's fine too. Don't worry about it. If you're watching the VODs, thank you. That's sweet. Okay, hold on. Save. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters. This is probably Cross and Natsuhi. And this is probably Kinza. This is probably Shannon. And I forgot who. I don't know who the last servant is. I can't remember. Maybe it's best I don't. Maybe. Here we go. It is July 17th. Oh, cute. Hacker boy, I'm in. Okay, there we go. Okay, exit. Can I go to the main? Options. Bring me to the title screen. Can you do that? Oh! There we go. Well, good morning. I hope you enjoyed. It's got a nice taste, right? If you want to watch through, this game's on PS3, but you need to know Japanese. It's on Steam. You'll need to do other workarounds if you see a difference. Okay, so hold on. But let me now go Steam by Ryukishi 07. Probably, if you want the whole thing, you'd have to get the complete collection. You can just probably get question arcs if you want to. Or you can probably read the manga. The manga, I heard, is pretty good for Umineko. So, if you want to see what happens ahead of time and you can't wait, I think I might play this again on Sunday. Probably. Yeah, I think I might do that. But thank you for coming, everybody. I hope you had fun, yeah? It's nice, right? I'm tired! There we go. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Wait, hold on. Ooh. Stop doing it! Okay, so, next schedule, I should post that. I'll post it after the stream in a sec. Okay? Once get all of it ready to go. But, you'll see. So if you're looking for the new schedule, check my Twitter. If you're looking for, let's say you're not gonna look there and you might, just usually I stream like these hours, maybe it breaks here and there. Maybe take break Monday, depends. Then I'd have to shift stuff around. We'll see how tired I am today. But thank you for coming. Your throat must be shot for how much you talk today. Oh, actually, it's fine, actually. I think, see, once the more you do vocal stuff, and the more pressure you put on it in a healthy way, the more you do vocal stuff, especially singing, the more your voice gets used to it. So I can do this for probably 24 hours, I would say. I'm that cocky about it. But, now, where it will strain is where things will always strain. So, you know, like Screamo bands, how they can only usually stay around for like 2 years at best, usually? That's because no matter, to do Screamo, you need to do the proper technique or you will die immediately, right? You won't die, but you'll be killing yourself. But, even if you do proper technique, just because of the nature of screaming itself, then doing that too long can kill you, so. Too much of that probably would kill me, but for this, it's just fine. It's cool, I think. But that's like blood-curdling streams. Okay, let me see if there's anyone to raid. Feel free to stick around if you want to. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you like dual stream day, so it's like, who knows? Stop that. Okay, let me see. Let me go check on someone and see if they're comfy with raid. 1 sec, okay? Okay, hold on a sec, one sec. Okay, one sec. Hello? Oh, I hope it doesn't. Okay, now wait. Okay, it keeps stopping. I didn't try to hear. Like, shit. Okay, I think I can. Okay, there we go. Okay, there you go. Story time with me, huh? What stories would you like me to tell? We're about to read in a sec. Okay. Think I'm good. Okay. I think I heard that. Okay, there you go. Well. There you go. Give QPC lots of love. Oh, cool. Someone new. But, story time. Scary story? More calm story? I don't know. Even now, my voice is like, that's okay. I gotta get stronger. I still have to improve lots and lots. Thank you for coming. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. If not, then definitely Tuesday. If I remember correctly, Stray comes out then. That cute cat game. So that's gonna be really cute. I want to play as the kitty cat. So cute. If I stream tomorrow, it might be finishing up Bust the Fellows. I'm unsure because that might take too long. I'll see. I'll try to change up places here and there. I'll see. All right, but I'll see you guys later. Okay. Bye. Not a cat, dog. Not a cat, dog. Not a cat, dog. Not a cat, dog. Dog. Bye. Oh, yeah, and QP's playing Cooking Mama. So Cooking Mama is, Cooking Mama's kind of hot. And good game. So have fun. Okay, bye.